Well, the time has come. You guys see the title. You guys see the title. The end is near. Here, 1 second. Let me do this real quick. I think this is the right one. It is wrong. There we go. But yeah, for those who came from MangaDex, you see a little thing right here. Let's see if I can find it real quick. It's not there. But like, all I'm trying to say is, can we get some F's in chat? Can we get some F's? Oh, it's terrible. Also, how's the audio going? I changed a few settings around, so you might be able to. How is it when you come to hearing me? And with the music in the background. Anyways, I'm a little sad, man. I'm a little sad that it's finally come to a close, I suppose. I was supposed to finish way too long ago. I know it's been pretty slow on updates as of late. I think the last one was like 2 weeks ago. I did the grave mistake of, you know what? I'll do another series while I do this series. That can't be too bad. That should be easy, right? No, not easy at all. I was doing another series called Happy End as well, and just trying to juggle between the both of that was really difficult. I thought to myself that because the series was mostly translated, that it shouldn't be that difficult to do, and I was wrong. Very wrong. But yeah, so I decided, you know what, there's only a few more left. Just bang it out now. Why not? Just get it over with, you know. So yeah, how's everyone feeling about the final chapter that's coming up? Is anyone as sad as I am? I really want to see the comments of this one, because like a lot of people know what's coming up, I guess you could say, so they've been like waiting for it, so to speak. I do wonder if this text is a bit too small, but I think it's fine. So yeah, one thing I think is kind of weird over here, right? So I remember when I first looked at this, I was a little bit confused. I actually got a Japanese friend of mine, right? Well, I just made a new friend, because I was supposed to translate a few parts that confused me a little bit throughout the past weekend or so, and I just didn't. I was playing my yo-yo the entire time, and so I remember I was super confused about this. I'm like, oh yeah, ask someone for help or so. So I asked him for it, because right here it literally says like, oh, I can't believe day's finally come that I can eat Rose breakfast. And then I said a little note there saying like, why is she surprised she's getting a breakfast right now? Like, how was she eating before? Like, when she die, she's gotten served food before. So yeah, I don't know, I thought it's something kind of funny. But a few things like that just kind of throw me off every now and then. Makes you wonder, wait, did I misunderstand something or so? Yeah, I gotta say, pretty one thing I can comment on about this, a little bit of foreshadowing that you see it pretty soon, right? Another reason why it kind of bamboozles me, like, oh, how come this is their first time getting a meal? Because I don't think she can make them anymore. I think she's just bedridden in this chapter. I don't think she's able to walk around and move anymore like she was. I know it's foreshadowed a little bit in the past chapter. She's like, oh yeah, I'm not able to walk so much nowadays. It took me a while to get here, and it's like, oh, oh, that hurts, man. That hurts. All right, I think this page is good. Just make a folder real quick. Chapter 10. But I'm curious, how do you guys think this series is gonna end on? Like, what you guys like assumption? In my opinion, it's kind of obvious. I think it was pretty obvious to a lot of people, but like, still curious to see if you guys have any of your own ideas on it, or any like specifics, I suppose. One thing I want to do as well right after this. So I made a YouTube channel, and I made a little video on there where it's kind of like, oh hey, like check out the series or whatever, where I kind of like show a little bit about it, I guess you could say. Kind of go over like the bit of the first chapter or what it's about. I'm thinking about doing that again for like this series, because my first video sucked. It was really not good, and so being the fact that I know so much more about editing now, I think it'd be pretty cool to go back to it. And I'm thinking doing that on stream would be pretty cool. Like after the final chapter, we can kind of like reminisce a little bit, because you could say, take a little look back at memory lane, and then we can just kind of discuss a little bit about our favorite moments from it. And I think it'd be pretty cool to put that to the video. One thing I do know I need to work on is that when I first did the script, I did the presumption under I was gonna do it with someone else as well, and no, didn't happen. And so I think some parts may sound a little bit rough, so I definitely gotta try and do some little bit of touch up. So if you guys can like look at the script and be like, you know what, this sounds kind of a little bit off. This could definitely sound a bit better. Feel free to like put your input in there, and I'll try to take a look at it. So like, wow, this tastes really good. You know the breakfast you'd make around 5 years ago? I used to be healthy. But 5 years? I thought she was only around for 3 years. 1 second. Oh, going in mine. No, it literally says 5 years. I thought the yeah, 2 years and 4 months. Well, that sounds like a contradiction. So right here, I got Genki no Toki ni. It's like when I was healthy. 5 years ago, you made meal. Oh, maybe what it could be. I think I understand this now, right? Is the fact that I think for the most part her diet must be for like sickly people. I guess more maybe puree, maybe that type of a diet. But this is more so like a very natural breakfast where there's all types of different food. And it says right here, setting aside the diet for sick people. I'm not a fan of cooking. Something about that seems a little bit stilted to me, I guess you could say. Like setting aside the diet for sick people. I feel like it could just be improved a bit more, you know? That looks fine for right now. Oh, one thing I do need to ask a question to see if Fluggle or Proofreader is able to help out with this chapter or not. Because usually he does, but I forgot, like, oh, I streamed a little bit late today. My guy's probably asleep, which is kind of not good. I'm gonna send a quick message. Hey, would you be able to... There we go. Let's look at the message for that. I should have thought about beforehand. One thing I gotta say though, I think her like longer hair and the latest chapter is definitely a lot cuter in my opinion. I think it's pretty cool. It's a good way to show that she's like aging, I guess you could say. But like it's also pretty like unkept and kind of like dirty, I guess you could say. So it kind of feels like, again, kind of like she's sick. I think it's pretty neat. I gotta say I really love this little bit right here where she's carving out the apples. Because before she was trying to practice on doing them, and now she's able to do them really, really well. I love that. She's like, oh, I'm happy to get practice so much. Yeah, I think it was like the only thing she can do is practice, I guess, because she's like just stuck in bed. No, at least she found a hobby. Oh. Sorry, my computer's bugging out a little bit. I gotta say though, coming from the other series and going onto this one feels a little bit weird to me because I remember with the other series I'm working on as well, it takes me like minutes per page just because there's so much text. The whole thing's littered with text and there's like 3 bubbles in this. I'm like, man, this feels like easy mode right now. It feels kind of wrong, but I like it. Back in the day when I first started translating stuff for fun, this little part right here is called cleaning, when you get rid of all the text. And back in the day I used to always have to wait for someone else to go do it because I didn't know how to do it myself or how to use Photoshop or anything like that really. And then I said, screw it, you know what? I'm gonna start doing it myself. Gosh, it's like so therapeutic. I remember for like hours. It was with the series, The Heroines Despaired. I remember I'd be there for hours, just like, man, I'm so bored right now, dude. Or I get really sick of just translating for a while. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna start like cleaning. So I'll do the next like couple chapters all in one day, just going at it. Hey, Cadre says, I don't even like SMH. Why SMH, my guy? Also, welcome, dude. How it be? Or I guess I lied a little bit earlier and I said tonight I wouldn't walk anymore. I guess you can, but I guess like it's an event for her at this point. Center, but there we go. One thing I was wondering about a little bit is like, man, should I stream a bit more later in the day or earlier? I was thinking to myself, man, so tomorrow I'm gonna have a guest on tomorrow who's been scanlating for around, I think, over 10 years. I think that really long time. And I was asking her, I'm like, oh yeah, so I think I'm gonna do it around like 9 a.m. is usually what time I do it up. I think I'd actually do it around 8. But then I decided to do a little bit later, I guess recently, do it 9 a.m. It's like, well, 9 a.m., that's really early, man, Jesus Christ. It's like, I'll do it, but all right. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. 9 a.m. is really early. I thought to myself, man, maybe make a bit more sense to like do these streams maybe perhaps later in the day. It's just kind of convenient for my schedule because I wake up and I'm like, all right, time to be productive. Because I know if I don't, I'm just going to be like, ugh, it's not in the mood to do it, you know what I mean? Carter says, L, no balls, nerd, etchy. No balls, etchy, best nerd. Oh man, I don't know what this have to do with etchy in this one, man. This is anything but, dude. That that video, that's right, the little picture he made of me though, right? With the fucking like volume 2 of Happy. Dude, that shit's cursed, man. Oh man. You know, I was thinking to myself, because like Happy End's a pretty good series. I kind of thought to myself, like, man, this kind of went under the radar. I've heard like no one really talk about it. It doesn't seem like it's very popular at all. Really? And I was thinking to myself, did they shoot themselves in the foot with the cover art of it? Because for the most part, the cover art kind of sucks. Throughout the entire series, it just doesn't look good. And I thought to myself, maybe when it's coming out, people will see it and just think, kind of doesn't look great. But that being said, the final chapter actually looks good. Like the final volume legitimately has good artwork, and it's the one time where I kind of like how over in like Manga Dex, they'll just show the latest volume. And so in that situation, it's pretty good. I kind of hate it for other series though, like Heroines Despaired. I think the first volume is very like, I guess provocative, I guess you could say. And so it's been more like enticing, but instead they just show the last one. The last volume, like, the cover isn't that great in my opinion. But oh well. Say though, Kostrick, if you don't mind like letting me know, how's the audio with everything? Like, is my too loud or is it too quiet? When it's different, I don't know why it is. I think I might mess around with settings when I was trying to do like the podcast episode, or is the fact that I'm using different earphones, but I kind of hear myself while I'm speaking, and I gotta say, it sounds cursed to me right now, man. I hate the fact that I can hear myself right now, and I don't know if that's like going over to the stream as well. If you guys are able to like double hear me or not, hopefully not, because that'd sound cursed. used to bother me a lot is when I have like one text per line, which still kind of bothers me a lot. But I'm much less bothered by it ever since I started reading. Oh man, where is it? I have it over here. Oh. I got Made in Abyss over here, and I was thinking to myself, man, I should read some like English stuff, see how they do stuff, you know? And I realized, oh, let me find a good one right here. Like them just using like one text per line is just a normal thing. And I'm like, oh, there is no way around it. So I just decided, I guess it's fine to do that nowadays then. Kind of like my standard is whatever the professionals, I guess, are doing. That's kind of like, I guess I want to set my bar at. Like, oh, what do they do? I copy it. If they think it's okay, I guess it's okay. Granted, I still prefer not to though. It's a question though, man, because like you've been following my content a lot, especially like more so like on YouTube as well. I've been uploading a bit more there lately. What would you say is like your favorite type of content that I'm making over there? I remember I was doing a lot more of like, oh, like I guess manga reviews, but it takes so much time, and I barely read manga, not gonna lie. And so I was thinking to myself about trying to change it up a little bit with like the other stuff, and I'm not sure how to feel about it or not. I think one thing I want to do is also get like clips from like the past interview I was in as well. It was like one of those things where I told myself like, you know what, man, I'm free this weekend. I'm gonna do a bunch of that type of stuff. And I got lazy. Alright, so this one, I'm not much of a fan of how this one's like worded here. So right here it says, all the parts of her body were sold, but I managed to get a hold of this one. And yeah, I'm not, I don't know, something about it feels kind of stiff about all the parts of her body. Like all her limbs, or like sold off, auctioned off maybe. Oh yeah, but about my previous conversation about like if I should change the time or not, and with what time I'm streaming. I remember thinking to myself as well, like what's it called? Man, if I were to tune in someone's stream, would I wake up at like 8 a.m. like stupid early? And then I thought to myself as well, oh right, a lot of people go to school and stuff like that as well. And I'll look over my analytics and like says the majority of people are like over 18 and such. I'm like, well yeah, because they're probably at school otherwise. So is this the type of people that I guess work in the night shift or so? Remember, I was also thinking, it's like, man, a lot of like the viewership isn't from America. It's usually from like Europe, stuff like that. And I always kind of wondered why. And I think I just answered my own question with that. Like, man, why is there always European? Not like it's a bad thing. I think it's really cool actually. But I guess like thinking in the sense like, oh, because over there it's probably like a reasonable time. Like it isn't like just stupid early like it is over here. Grant, I know a lot of people will send a message and they're like, dog, it's so late over here. What about no balls? What's that about no balls? I guess I got no balls. I completely agree. Oh, complete agree on what aspect I have no balls or the fact that I streamed too early. Also, yeah, Flogo, I should be done with this chapter pretty soon. I forgot how quick the Rain's Head chapters were in comparison to like Happy End. I know with Happy End it takes like forever to do a single page. I've been blasting through them, especially the first couple pages of this were like only a few sentences. A few bubbles. Let me drink some water real quick. Is this me or are you too quiet? Thank you. I was wondering about this. Okay, so here, let me take a look at this. Cause I can hear myself, which feels kind of weird. think I definitely messed with a lot of the settings from before. The thing is, on my gain, it doesn't say I'm speaking. Wait, what? Wait. If I'm around over here, maybe it should be fine now. Because I have a little interface that should say when I'm speaking and all that, but it just isn't. So maybe my mic was just too far away. How is it now? Or am I just too close? Am I that creepy type of close? Let me go over to filters. Still no like before, but better. Damn, alright. Wait 1 second. Guess I'll just fix this up real quick. I remember before when I was streaming before with the my old teacher, it was reverbing really hard. I could hear myself like 3 times in a row. So I found a way to fix that, but I ended up messing around with a lot of my settings onto here, and I think that's what screwed it up. And so I guess I just gotta figure that out. Yeah, it says it was a good back then, by the way. It was good back then. Perfect, I'd say. You mean like a couple days ago was perfect, and now it's just kind of garbage. Actually, you know what? Here, let me just show what's going on. Let me be a bit better. You said, yeah, alright. Screen cap, display cap, there we go. So this is what I'm seeing here. So when I go over to here, let me take a look. Settings, output. Man, I gotta say, this is like the one thing I hate about like, I guess going live. Stuff like that is I can't take a look beforehand to see if everything is good or not. If you take a look at properties, monitor, yeah, see it. Monitor and output. Testing my audio. I mean, hey, I could hear myself. Alright, how about this? Alright, I'm even louder now. And I most certainly hear myself. But I don't know if you guys hear me or not. If I turn this off. Nope, that did nothing for me. I still hear myself and it sounds like hell. Maybe because my collab cam? You know, here, let me remove this. Alright, and I still hear myself. Wait. Is my Twitch open on me? It is! Alright, so I still hear myself, which really sucks. But that's probably because I'm on my other monitor, I think. And so now... Ah, this is frustrating. It says you have 2 channels with an instant delay. Oh, fuck. That's not good. That's really... Thank you for letting me know that. I was just gonna go the entire stream without knowing that. And it definitely would have been kind of embarrassing. But this is even worse! How do I even fix this? Mixer. Alright, settings. Where is this? Oh, there's so much garbage. So much garbage. Well, alright, maybe if I do this. But now, you hear me, but so do I. Maybe it could be some option there that I hear myself. Can I mute this? Yo, my playing skills are straight garbage though. Oh man. Oh man. What should I do? Should I just like pretend it's not a thing? Just continue? Actually, alright, how about this, right? I think I'm gonna fix this, right? After I finish this one. Allergy attacked? Oh, geez, where you out? What caused the allergy? Dude, okay, this is really bad. This fucking delay, man. This fucking delay. He said, nah, you have like 2 channels. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I do about it, though. A thing called Nectrotine. I think you told me a little bit about it, but I completely forgot. What was it again? Also, I'm about a full hacker man here. Let's take a look at the settings here. Combine two channels into. Does that do anything? Nope. I probably should do that, to be honest. I think. All right. Quick question. You guys wouldn't be able to tell though, but I'm gonna say word real fast. I take massive L's every day. I take massive L's every day. Which one sounds better? Or does it do nothing? I don't know. Anyways, let me think here. How do I fix this? I mean, it's gotta be something obvious. It's gotta be something clean. It's probably like the most brain dead thing that I'm not thinking about. All right, if I mute my desktop audio, I still hear myself. It's good though. Let's make it a bit louder. Oh, it's. Am I good now? All right. So if I just like make myself louder like this, so I sound better like this. I wonder. Hey, Luca, what's up? It's been a while since you've been on the stream, and now that you are, my stream's a disaster, bro. It's a fucking disaster, man. And I don't like that I hear myself with a delay. I wonder if I sent my music player. I don't know. Oh, it's fine now. But there's still the delay, right? Like you hear like two of me at the same time. How far Leo got in BG3? Oh, I didn't get that far in Baldur's Gate 3. Not gonna keep it real. I got way too addicted and then realized, oh, yo, I'm wasting all my time on this. And so therefore I had to like stop. I'm like, man, if I keep playing this game, I'm gonna be like the most unproductive person on the planet. And then I picked up a yo-yo. And so I was still unproductive, but hey, it wasn't as bad as it was before. So I guess I got that going. Oh, there's no delay for you. Oh, okay, God bless. Maybe it could just be the fact that I'm on my earphones and the earphones are just different. So, fuck. Is what it is, I guess. Alright, anyways. Back to actually finishing this up. Cinderbull says, hello, I just came here for reading chapter 9.5. By chance, I am so happy I made it and get to watch. Hey! A lot of W's for Cinderbull. Hey, thanks for coming by, man. And curious, what was your favorite part about the series thus far? Posture plus water. Oh yeah, thank you. I'm actually oh, now you guys can see what I mean by like I cross leg a lot. If you see that, I'll just like sit like this. I'll like Aang. So yeah, I really do appreciate it for a while there because it causes hypertension. If you guys sit down like that, don't, because put so much pressure on it that you have struggled to like start walking. It's very bad. All right. So let's see. But it almost isn't. It's hard to notice. Well, that's good. I think you're talking about delay anyways. So if it's hard to notice, I guess I'll have to deal with it, I guess. I don't know. No, I just L. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm the Walmart version of L. Yo, ouch, man. Ouch. Also, alright, Cinewolf says, although the progression of the relationship is very sweet and comforting to see two hurt people open up to each other. Man, I agree, man. I agree. It was like very cute to see what's called both of them slowly progress. Maybe this is why I hear myself twice. I wonder. Nope. All right. Anyways, and yeah, man, I guess that's like the cutest thing for me as well, man. Is because it's kind of obvious what was going on with like Rain, but then kind of like the mystery behind like Chlora. And he was like very shy to open it up to it, but as we get to know about it, we can understand more about him. It's very cool. I like that. Lucas says, have y'all been drinking enough this summer? Bro, I drink way too much, bro. I think that's kind of perfect amount. I have a question. All right, let me see. How much is in this? I don't have the amount measurement or something like that, but like I drink usually about like all this in one day and a little bit more after that. Like I drink religiously. But I think even then that's supposed to be like the baseline amount. I'll show people that and they'll think, whoa, that's way too much water, man. You're drinking like crazy, Doug. But like it's actually not that absurd, so to speak. Alright, folks says, also I'm busy playing Call of Lamb. I hear a lot of good about it. Alright, Symbol says, I'm in Australia, so it's been winter and I'm full of hot cocoa. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's right. Because it's called south of the equator. It's just complete different seasons from what we hear, isn't it? I always think it's kind of cursed. I remember hearing that you guys still celebrate Christmas at the same time as everyone else. And I'm like, man, Christmas in the winter just feels illegal, man. That's just wrong. Alright, that should be good. They'd all be happy. Yeah, I really feel like, what's it called, Fluggo's gonna enjoy the next chapter of this, because it's way more of like written like a book, so to speak, compared to a manga. It's a bit more like narrative. So I'm really curious to show that off. Aussies be weird. No, Aussies are honestly the best type of people, man. I like, especially like the very like I guess trashy Aussie, if you get what I'm trying to say. I guess the only way I can describe it as like this is like, it feels like you can like be more open or like swear a bit more like raunchy, I guess is like the really strong Aussie, you know. I don't know, over here, man, if I say the word like cunt, oh, I love saying the word cunt, but over in America people get like very they don't like it at all. They get very, very like uncomfortable, or they're like, that's very offensive, blah blah. But over in like Australia, it looks like that's just how you call your best friend, like, oh, what up, cunt. Oh no, Cinema, can you contest to that? Is that an average Aussie thing, or just like I've watched some very eccentric people on YouTube that happen to be Australian? All right. Since summer Christmas is fun though, we do barbecues instead of how hot it is. Oh, that sounds good though, man. Dang. I've been so many times. There's so much text I gotta read. Some people really hate it and others don't care. I assume you're talking about like the word cunt, yeah. I think it's the fact that there's more people that are open to it, or just the overall culture over there I just really mesh with. So I definitely want to go to Australia one of these days for sure. I know with like me in Japan, like I definitely want to go there, but I feel like I just do not follow their culture at all. I was like very polite, and I'm like opposite of that. I'm very like loosey goosey. Well, not. All right, I'm not polite. I consider myself very polite, but I don't consider myself very formal. I'm very like relaxed, you know. And that's like the type of culture I'm much more of a fan of, so to speak. Oh, the name is a mix of cinnamon wolves. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. That's clever. I remember my old name I thought I was super clever with, so before I went by Rhythm, I used to go by Kaneki. And the reason why is because like, well, I took the name of Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul together, I mixed it together, it's very clever. Now I kind of cringe at it. Hey, Cinema was not following. Hey dude! Greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Alright. Lucas says, I never thought about it, but since Mon means monster, does that mean Cinnamon is Cinnamonster? Yo, actually, that's a good play on words. I could definitely see that being a thing. Calls me a nerd. Ah! I thought it was clever back then. I was 14. Leave me alone. Fluggo says, it's one good story though, Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, I know I gotta finish it, man. My problem is like I like reading more obscure things because I'm always trying to find the next thing to translate, and so if I read something that's already translated, I'm like, what's the point of this? I'm wasting my time here. Folks says, just got crushed under the media and community. I don't know, man. It's like maybe because of season 2, I suppose. I remember people really enjoyed it, but I think the problem is the memes caught up to it. Where like now it's too hard to take this show seriously. Which I'm not sure if I like that argument or not. I'm a big fan of Breaking Bad, and a friend of mine's like, I don't want to watch Breaking Bad because I see all the memes. So he's like, I already understand everything I see in the memes. And he thinks that if he watches it, he's like not gonna take it seriously because he'll just think about the memes, which is kind of true. Like I was rewatching it again in Japanese, and every time there's like a meme that comes up, I'm like, oh, it's the fucking meme, the echo. Lucas says the echo. Echo. I know, bro. It's so bad. I want to put an end to it. I want to stop it so bad, but I don't think there is. I think it's just like unlucky, stuck in a cave, lol. It literally, bro, I got no idea why it's so bad. I didn't change any other setting compared to the last stream I was on. It's been fine. So wasn't there a minute ago? Why is it there now? I don't know. It's not just you either. Fluggo was talking about it as well. Or maybe here. I'm just gonna reset my interface real quick. Just like do the good old turn it off. So maybe now it's not good. Wait, what's this? Alright, so well, I still hear myself. I thought that would have fixed it. I realized you guys can't even see what I was doing. I think I was actually translating and all that, and then oh, I just gotta turn it off. Oh. So I gotta be careful because I'll end up like showing too much and like accidentally dock myself or something like that. So I do need to turn it off. Oh, I know what it is. Please tell me, bro. Please. Your mic audio is included in your desktop audio. I don't think, cause I shouldn't hear myself again though. Here, let me give it a shot though. So again, if I do this, that just means you guys are able to hear me. Compared to me being able to hear myself. If I turn off the desktop audio, I still hear myself several times. It just means you guys can't hear what's on my audio right now, which is kind of balls. So yo dog, I got no idea. Since we can, what can we do? Oh, I mean songs. Oh yeah, the desktop audio is just like what happened in the background. It's like the Persona music that keeps looping on over and over and over and over again. So just option is get help. Maybe I should, bro. Oh man, I could try setting up from start. Like I could just change this to a different one, like a different scene, and maybe that might be able to fix it. Or it ruins everything. One way to find out. Let me see. Camera's fine. This should be fine. I'm looking at the sources and like I don't think there's anything else that could cause me to do the thing. Does the source disappear when I go here? Alright, so now there's no sources. I still hear myself. Bro! Alright, Flows has got my pizza. What kind of pizza? Yeah, what kind of pizza did you get, my guy? If there's pineapple on it, bro, respect, bro, respect. I hate pineapple on pizza, but I respect the type of people that get it. Legitimately, what could it be? Or did that? No. I got really hyped there for a moment. It wasn't the case. I don't think this is it either. Am I just SOL? I think I'm just fucked. For virtual audio cables and default source enable. Whoa, what? Oh, okay. Luca's got the whole thing going on right now. Okay. So, let's see. Try to go to advanced audio settings in your source and check if stuff is set to monitor. Oh, what do you mean advanced? Like, over here, advanced, audio monitoring device. Disable Windows audio docking. I don't know what that means. Here, I guess. Oh, this makes it so you can hear yourself, isn't it? So if I were to set it to something else I'm not using, like that. Yo, let's go. All right, everyone get XDs. I ain't talking XD. W's for Luca. Luca, you yes. Oh, that feels fucking good, man. That feels so. I don't hear myself so many different times now. I feel peace. For once, man. Oh, that's so good. That might have actually been screwing up with a whole bunch of other things during my stream as well. Because sometimes I do have audio problems with other things. I think that legitimately fixed all my issues. Luca, you're the man, bro. You're the man. Oh, God bless your soul, bro. Whew. Feels good, bro. It feels good, man. Oh, dude. I said, wait, fuck. Wait, fuck. How to turn the E around? You do less than, and then it's the number 3. It's number 3, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Anyways, Flip says my kind of pizza is Italian spices and lots of meat and cheese. Yo, fuck yeah, man. I agree. I think for me, my favorite is like ham, cheese, and pepperoni, man. I love ham. So ham goes so, and bacon, bro, and bacon. I mean, all those things, but ham and bacon on pepperoni, man. On a pizza, best thing ever, man. Okay, One thing I want to ask for you guys' advice right here is that it says the smell of medicine. And I put chemicals here in question because right here it says yakuhin no niyoya. So like yakuhin does mean medicine and chemicals. So I guess which one I'm trying to do between the both of them. I guess medicine, just because like she's being medicated, calling it but like, how would I put it? If you're at a hospital, it has do you call it a medicine smell? Like it smells like Lysol, if you get what I mean. Hey, understand what's going on, my guy. Says my favorite pizza is chicken pepperoni with light or no sauce. Ooh, that might have been the worst take I've ever heard in my life, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. All right, chicken pepperoni, fantastic. I love it, right? Still no sauce, my guy. I used to be like that. Right? Back in the day, I used to, for some reason, really hate sauce, and so like I'd never have it, right? But then one day I just got over like tomato, I guess, like tomato sauce. I got into it, and then I'm like, oh, you know what? I think I vibe with this now, and now I can never go back. Wait, is my whole screen showing, or is it just okay? I got to turn that off. I don't like dox myself on accident. Display capture. There we go. Okay, now everything's set up. Let me go see what Fluggle sent me though, real quick. And that looks good. Just send me a picture of pizza. Ooh. All right. Lucas says, "Gotta go for now. Bye, everyone. Have fun, dude. I appreciate you stopping by, man, and like helping me out with the audio and all that, dude. Really, really appreciate it. So yo, have a good one, man. Oh, that's great. Move this over here. Okay. Cinewolf says, I'm personally a basic pizza bitch. Like cheesy garlic and ham and cheese. Same here, man. Actually, I think for the past like dozen or so pizzas I gotten, it was just what's it called? Just pepperoni, just straight up pepperoni. Not even anything else other than that, man. So hey, simple and clean, am I right? But I say medicine smell, since that can be both medicine and chemicals. All right. So smell chemical, smell medicine. I just keep it like this then. Parrot says, hey, for a math exam, remember, you aren't remembering numbers, just the equation sequence. Memorizing how the numbers are processed instead of looking at what the numbers are. Yeah, I fully agree with that. It is just remembering the sequence. I remember back in middle school, man. No, high school, both actually. It was one class in particular. I remember our teacher used to like drag things out so much. Also, real talk, this is like my favorite scene probably in this whole series. Not my favorite scene, but like a very notable one anyways. But I remember what I used to do is like not pay attention whatsoever, not at all, bro, not even going to try to. And so what would end up happening was he'd have to drag it out because lessons were supposed to be around like 55 minutes, so like nearly an hour. And so he'd overcomplicate it because he needed to fill out the time. And so after half an hour of him talking, I just asked the assistant teacher, I'm like, yo, dog, can you help me out with like a single question, the first one? He'll explain it. I'm like, all right, cool. And just do the rest of them easy peasy. If you go on for too much, if you go into too much detail, then it's just confusing. Then it's like, you lost me, you know? It doesn't have to be so long, you know? In the end, it's memorizing like, oh, this is supposed to go here and whatever, right? She says math and numbers is in my Christian streamers channel. I don't think so. I mean, I can't give any advice on it, man. I can't talk about it. I did terrible in math, bro. Also, how's it going, shit, man? How you been doing, man? Also, any update on the what's it called, like the banner thing with the art or no? Paradox says, oh, and I do have a manga suggestion. Currently is being done by this group that has no fucking idea what they're doing. Sounds like I gotta steal. What's it about, man? And what's the name of it? And how is it that they don't know what they're doing? I guess, and except for stealing it, I think I'd rather give them some pointers. It depends how they have no idea what they're doing. Fluggle says sounds like Sander. It depends, because like with I guess a little bit of lore, right? There's another series I did, and the translator of that series, who also did like the cleaning and everything, rushed it a lot to the point where I didn't sound very natural. Like I remember hearing people say like, yeah, so like he was translating it in Russian. I get Russian people telling me, yeah, dog, I'm reading your version because I literally can't understand the Russian version. The guy rushed it way too much. He could do a good job. The thing is, like, I know he could, but he just put himself on his time limit to like beat me when it comes to releases because he wanted the views first. And I'm like, dog, that ain't it, man. That ain't it. All right, I'm gonna get started on it today. I had a lot of birthday drawings to do last week. What do you mean by birthday? Like your own birthday or like other people's birthdays or so? Folks says, he also fan fictioned it, which is worse. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. So with one part, there was this one girl who was what's it called? Oh, man, she liked this other girl, and she got over the fact that like she likes this other guy, and so it's like, all right, I'm gonna hand you over to him essentially. And in his version, he's like, no, blah blah blah, you can never have him. Just completely change the text. I'm like, dog, you can't be real right now, man. You can't be real. Come on, dude. That's hot garbage. And so things like that, I don't think is cool at all, man. When you like perfectly change it so it's wrong. I remember I even told him about it. I'm like, yo, dog, I think you mistranslated this. And he's like, nah, bro, I'm translating it the way I want to. This is my Adachi, blah, blah. Or the name of the character was Adachi. It's like, oh, this is my character, blah, blah. I'm like, dog, you're lost in the sauce, man. All right, other people's birthdays. Sheep says, okay. Cinewolf then says, also a little sad when a good manga gets a bad translation and affects the readability so badly and other people don't want to experience it. 100%, man, because looking over at the original work here, reading in Japanese, it could be like, wow, this is really good, really good. But if someone does a really poor job with trying to translate it, or like they do a rough job or sloppy overall, it's like, man, this author went through so much effort to create something so good, and you blew it. Granted, what's it called? I don't want to hate the translator too much, so long as it was like this lack of experience, so to speak. I know one time I was trying to do a bit of like Edo manga for a while, and I did got comments like that. I was like, oh, you ruined this. It's like, oh, what a shame that this author blah blah is like, what was it? A shame this author is such skill and the community cannot provide a good translator for blah blah. Such a shame or so. And I'm like, man, you're just hurting my feelings, dude. Fuck. I don't even think it was that bad. I think I did a fine job, bro. But oh well. Actually, a big reason why I don't do like any more Arrow mangas, because they're so like the Arrow scene, man. People are hyper aggressive over there. Holy shit. And I was kind of worried when I started translating over here, like all the normal stuff. People are gonna come in there and be like, "Oh, your translation is garbage because this, and this reason or so," right? No, not at all. People are very kind about it actually. But funny enough, when it comes to Kumers, man, Kumers, they're built different, dog. Let's see here. Paris says, which guild Fantasia? I think some screenshots. Alright, bet. I'll take a look at the screenshots. Hopefully they show why it's kind of rough. I think I'm going to finish up this chapter real quick, since it's over to Fluggle, so then Fluggle can proofread it. And then while I'm doing that, I could look over that. Alright, Fluggle says, Cinewolves, that's the reason why I got into translation. Leo could tell I didn't lie when I told him about it. Yeah, I could explain a bit more about that. I remember Flug was talking about I think it was with the ReZero initially, that the person that was translating ReZero over to like I think it was Russian or so was doing like a pretty sloppy job about it and charging for it, which just kind of sucks. And he's like, nah, dog, I don't go with this. I'm gonna just do it myself. And so a lot of respect for that. I gotta do 3 dots real quick. I keep forgetting to add that. Well, it says right here like, oh, how it's terrifying. But yeah, it was editing Google Trans. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that bit. Yeah, so with that other guy that I guess could say Fluggle was competing with, so to speak, the guy was just taking stuff to Google Translate and just kind of like editing a little bit. So I guess like machine translation, right? Which I'm not always against people that do it. I know one guy, really cool guy, named Elaine. He used to do some really good AI artwork for me back in the day. Thing about this guy is when you upload something and it's machine translated, he says, hey, this is machine translated, by the way. There might be a lot of mistakes in this. The reason why I'm uploading this is so that I hope this series gets more attention, so that someone who actually does know the language and could properly translate it can upload it, and I will gladly delete the ones that I have right now. And I'm like, man, that is a cool machine translator right there, because like he's being upfront, he's being honest about it. He's not trying to pass it off as if it was a proper translation, so to speak. I do know a lot of people before who just would do machine translation and act like that was their own work. Like, oh, I'm the translator, whatever, right? I'm like, dog, come on, bro. Come on. That stuff ain't cool. Actually, about the first series I ever did, I had to redo a couple chapters because that's what they did. I'm like, oh, so guys, look how cute this is, dude. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. Took us long enough, man. Anyways. Paradox says, never considered a Coomer's opinion. I've read those Coomer Isekai comments, And there's not a goddamn brain cell in those cesspits. I swear to God, bro, they're crazy, dog. They're crazy, man. Oh yeah, that's right. And then you would charge for the chapters that you machine translated. Oh, I love the head pats that Chief commented. I know, the head pats, man. It gets me, man. It gets to me. Let me make sure this is exported properly, though. All right. Well, that's the reason why I learned English and got into TL. Oh, that's super cool, man. That's the cool backstory between Fluggle. Cinewolf says, I love these kinds of machine translation peeps. They're just very chill about others doing it properly. Yeah, right? I feel like they're very rare, though. I think Lane's the only guy I know who's like that. And the rest I see kind of just like pretend it's... I don't think they try lying about it. But they're not disclosing it. They're not very open with the fact about it, if you get what I'm trying to say. Also, looks like this chapter's done with, which is cool. So I'm going to send it over to Fluggle. And Fluggle can quickly proofread it. Yeah, Fluggle's origin story, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I mean, I should make a video on that. I think it'd be pretty cool. One thing I was thinking about was making videos of so you guys know like on what's it called, on the TikToks, right? They can have like a Subway Surfers below it, and they'll like talk about things on top. I was thinking about doing something like that, but instead of Subway Surfers, it could be like my translation right here. So it could be like really sped up, like, oh, me cleaning, putting in text or whatever. So like that could be like a substitute for that. And then on top, I could tell a story, maybe like Fluggle's origin story or anything else. I think it'd be pretty cool. Anyways, let me go over here so I can send this over to Fluggle real quick. So this is chapter 10, new folder, typeset. I can't get over how relieved I am in the fact that my mic actually works right now, man. I was so nervous about it. Like, bro, I was like low-key sweating, dog. And then we're on the final chapter. Not gonna lie, dude, the final chapter made me tear up when I was reading it at first. I remember I was reading it, cried a little bit, and then when it came for me to translate it, I was like, bro, I'm still tearing up, bro. Even though I already know what happens, I'm like, ah. Oh, I was that committed to save this poor series from him. Yeah, it's kind of weird that such a popular series has that one guy translating it. You came in to be very based about it. All right, Paradox says, oh, this is a whole text and a half. Now, there was a tweet about my dress up darling where someone said, man, I love this character. It just makes me really uncomfortable how they're sexualized. And every fucking DJ crawled out of their dungeon and their mothers painstakingly craved from bedstone to spare the world of their fetid presence. They try to explain why it's a bad take to feel uncomfortable about a high schooler being sexualized. This has been a very sweet... Alright, here's my take on that series being sexualized, right? Bro, are we gonna ignore... Alright, here's the thing, right? Maybe it's considered an unpopular take, right? I don't think it's that weird, bro. It's a lot of series too. I don't know. Alright. The thing is, right, when I see manga, for example, right, I don't think to myself, they're in high school, I'm getting up to high school, ooh, you know. Also, Fluggle, I did send you the thing if you want to take a look at that real quick. So here's my quick hot take before I continue the series, right? Fluggle says thing is cosplay can't be not sexualized. No, I disagree. It can be made without it being sexualized. Depends what you're doing it as. But when you're that girl, I remember they're talking about how she's into like these really weird erotic manga, stuff like that. So she's like being the characters from these like era manga series. And so maybe that could be the reason why I guess you could say it pushed it too far. But in my opinion, I don't think it put it too far. It's like, I don't know, like, let me think about it here. Maybe I can rephrase my words better. Paris says, I understand that, but if someone else feels uncomfortable about it, it's insane to say that's a bad take. Oh, okay, no, I agree with what you mean. Like, if they're uncomfortable with it, like, they're just gonna be uncomfortable with it. It's whatever, right? Like, oh, okay, if you're uncomfortable with it, like, nothing can be done about it. I guess I don't care, right? But try to say, like, oh, you can't be uncomfortable because of it, that's pretty goofy. Like, if you are, you are. Whatever, you know what I mean? I think it's the difference between that and trying to say, like, it's a wrong thing. I guess a lot of, like, cancel culture, I guess you could say. People come in with that presumption of it. I know a lot of people try canceling things that are like, oh, this character's actually 14 or whatever, you fucking weirdo, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, shut up. Shut up. It's like, whatever, dog. Oh, man. Alright, she says, does Halloween count as a cosplay event? Yes. I guess. What defines cosplay? Let me take a look at this real quick. cosplay definition. So, the price of dressing up as a character from a film, book, or video game. I guess the only difference between like that Halloween's like it doesn't have to come from anything in particular. Like, oh, you need to be like generic ghost, right? But for the most part, yeah, sounds about right. Anyways, last chapter. Oh snap, bro! Snap, bro. Whew. All right, I have to do a little bit of rewriting for this one because it was supposed to be written in first person. I didn't know that until the very end. And so I have to do a bit of rewriting with it, but that'd be fine because I want to drag this out and talk about it. Wait for Fluggo to finish it, which is all good. All right, so let's see. Cinnabwolf says, isn't it short for costume play though? So by that logic, any costume counts. I didn't know that's what it stood for. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't think about it. Like cosplay, yeah. All right. She says, this character is 14. Bitch, this character is ink on paper. Yeah, literally, bro. Well, it's like this, right? Because here's the thing. You're not about to characterize like modding, right? Well, here, let me show a good example of like why this argument is kind of like dumb in my opinion. I have to make sure that when I look things up, my safe search is on because one time it wasn't, and I actually showed hentai on stream. And I do not want to get banned. So let me just quickly fix this. Let me double check anyways. So go here, safe search is, fuck. Okay, yeah, it was off, yeah. And with a character like that, dog, I ain't risking it. So right here, so Martin from Dressed Up Darling, okay. So we look at this, right? And the whole thing is like, she looks relatively mature. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see this. You don't just think like, oh yeah, that's clearly a 14-year-old, right? But here's the thing, right? If I look up Lucky Star character, right? So like, I think Money's supposed to be 14, right? And look at the girl from Lucky Star. Dog, she's 18, bro. Wait, where's, oh no, there we go. And then she's supposed to be 18, bro. Bro, come on. That don't make sense, dog. That ain't adding up. That ain't adding up. So like, I think that's where the argument of like, oh, their aging thing matters, whatever. I don't think the authors give a shit. I think the reason why they're 14, right, is because the author's like, man, how can I drag this out? Well, if I'm going to put it at high school, I got to make sure it's like the first year of high school. So if this gets popular, I can do the second year and the third year and the fourth year of high school. Chromie can't communicate. It makes sense. It makes sense. Like, yeah, that's my theory on it at the very least. Paris says, I mean, even if it's 14, that's still a kid. I reserve any and all right to be fucking creeped out by that shit. If you want to feel creeped out by it, that's fine. You know what I mean? I just don't, when I watch something like Dress Up Darling, I don't think of the fact that they're in school. Like, how do I put it? They could have been in high school. They could have been in college. I think it would have been the same, in my opinion. It's the only difference to me is what they're saying. Oh, I happen to be in college. Oh, I happen to be in high school, whatever. I guess if they wear the high school outfit or whatever, but like, that's about it to me. They could have switched that, and then I don't think there'd be any issue. You know what I mean? Anyways, Cinnamon says, I think that the argument, I think that the argument either way can be a bit bull, because it depends heavily on the content's art style. Sometimes they look way older, sometimes they look way younger, just like real people. Yeah, a lot, what's it called? The thing they're putting in like foods nowadays is whack, man, real talk. Like, I know, what's it called? So like every middle school girl is taller than me, and I don't know if it's because of the food or if I'm just really small. I'm 5'4", by the way. Recently, I was 5'3" for the longest time. You can still grow when you're older, apparently. Let's go. But yeah, or like actually, I remember when I was in 5th grade. Like, do you see this like mustache I had? I still had this mustache when I was in 5th grade, dog. It was crazy. It's probably because of all the hormones we're eating, whatever. But I remember I went vegetarian when I was like 14 or so, and then I stopped growing. So if anyone's debating, oh hey, should I go vegetarian or not? Make sure you're getting the proper amount of like sustenance, man. I was like not eating properly. I was like, oh yeah, animal bad, whatever, but I didn't eat any protein either or anything like that. So now I see, wow, nutrients actually matters when you grow up. Pfft, crazy. Anyways, Paris says, like, I'm straight up positive the Dragon Maid author needs to get their hard drive checked. given how they draw a lot of the characters. So I do agree with you on that. I haven't seen Dragon Maid, so I don't really know. So unless it's a lot of like lolicon, I guess, but like I mean I don't want to associate that with like actual stuff. Anyways, it's called Paradox did send me what's called another series that apparently is like looking like they don't know what they're doing apparently. So let's see if we can do this. This is no, they have a baby fat. Oh yikes, bro. Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. What kind is it? Like the type of people that like to wear diapers or whatever in the binky or so, or like it's like just drawing like the infant. I don't know, dog. I need to see before I can judge, but fucking hell. Either way, Cinnamon says, I'm not saying it's okay to sexualize underage character dogs. And sometimes it goes too far. But the older looking younger argument always reminds me how people get angry at people in real life for dating people who look way younger than they are. Yeah, I know a lot of people they'd be like, I think there's this weird movement now of like people trying to cancel people for like age or whatever. I remember seeing this one thing where someone's like, "Oh yeah, they're trying. This guy's a creep because he's trying to, it's called sexualize an underage like 19-year-old." And I'm like, "Dog, he's a 19-year-old. You ain't underage anymore, dog. Get the fuck." Also, is this supposed to be to like bait people or so, or cause outrage, which could be the case, but I feel like a lot of people are genuine about it too, man, which is kind of sad. It says, and the younger looking older argument doesn't work. Excuse going after younger ones either. Yeah, because it's all about mentality type of a thing. If you're talking about real life people, anyways. Steve says, I'm pretty sure he's making that up. If anything cool Sensei has big bazungas fashion. Big bazungas, where's that? Photo says Leo, it's done. Alright, cool. So before I do that, let me take a look at this thing real quick, and then I'll go over to finishing the rest of Rain's Head, and then we can all feel sad together. Alright, let's see what this other guy did. So right off the bat, one thing I let them know is keep the text black instead of having a stroke in the background here. So the stroke is like the outer layer of text. So I guess it's your room. Why are you blah blah blah? Hey, that's my. There needs to be space right there. Hey, why? And Japanese don't finish their sentences a lot, but when it comes to English translation, it makes a lot of sense to finish it because it sounds off in English. Recovery of the dead witch's body. Don't accept this mission if you are just after the high reward though. Yeah, it does sound very stilted. I can definitely tell this is just too directly translated perhaps. There needs to be more punctuation. Let's see this next one. Oh, this font's garbage. Oh no, bro. Look at this, dude. There's someone's face. You gotta center it, my guy. You gotta center it. And what is this font they're using, dude? You gotta be generic and use wild words. Oh. Yeah. Oh, man. Maybe I could like send them a message and be like, yo, dog, want some pointers? Alright, Cinewolf says, unfortunately, it's an iffy topic that gets a lot of people too heated sometimes. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just the case. But, oh well, it is what it is. But, yeah. Anyways, back to Rain's Head, though, am I right? So, going back over here, let's take a look at, the adjustments we could have made. Oh, it says ad played. Did you look over the screenshots? No! Literally, I went over all of it right now, and then I just got off of it. But I think your ad played the moment I looked at it. Yeah, here, I'll quickly go over it again. So I looked at it. It looked pretty rough. These are the reasons. One, they're using a black stroke around it instead of using like an actual like just black text for it, right? Right here, they're not finishing the sentence properly like they should in English. It makes sense in Japanese, but in English it doesn't. On top of that, this just feels, the bottom left just feels too directly translated. Look at this other one right here. What is that font, bro? And what is this centering, dog? What the fuck? So, yeah. Maybe maybe I might send them a message and be like, yo, dog, want some pointers on how to like properly do it a bit better, you know? Like, here's Cyber Tools. Mr. Nope. Nope, noping Ted is not following. Dude, greatly appreciate it. Greatly. Thank you very much. Alright. So font choice is very much a personal make or break. Yeah, I fully agree with that one. And it's like, with the wrong font, can just give a completely different vibe. Anyways, let me see what else I need to fix over here. So, what I did just do, people as came in, I finished the last chapter, sent it over to our proofreader, Fluggle, and Fluggle's just trying to correct my English, because my English can be very shoddy at times. So, yeah. It's that goalie from, like, Street Fighter, I think. It's a great emote. family right there. All right, page 74. Apparently I messed up this, so let's take a look. It's kind of weird. She literally just says, let's talk about my room. Hey, roll. Oh no, wait, how bad did I mess up actually? It's everything a word off. That really sucked. Let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll show you Shiona. Take you up. Okay, yeah, I messed that up. That's not good. So going back over here, let's see where the sentence was. Dude, moments like this suck. So, oh, once you're both finished, let's talk in my room. That's what's supposed to be. Oh, it's because there's supposed to be 3 dots right here. I didn't add the 3 dots. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, thankfully not everything's messed up. I can just move this over. All right. Yeah, I forgot to add the little 3 dots right there, and I almost ruined everything because I would have just kept translating it. Sorry, typesetting everything, and it all would have been like 1 sentence off. That would have been disastrous, man. Very, very good catch. I can fix this so it's say a bit more properly. I was thinking to myself, they looked pretty like, squished as well. All right, Flogel, yeah, my guy. Yeah, here's my guy. Might be interested though. Come on, Leo, tell him about the series. Oh, what do you mean tell you about the series? Your guy? Confused? Persona 5? Yeah, Persona 5 is where it's at. Dude, I've been having the soundtrack on as like my study music for the past like 7 months straight. I'm a little sick of it, not gonna lie, but I can't stop listening to it. Something about it creates like the best vibe for it. Rain said, oh yeah, I can tell you a little bit about it. So here's what I explain the series as. I'm curious because a lot of people watching here is like big fans of it. Cause I uploaded it recently. Anyways, so one, I'm curious to how all the viewers like if you guys can like comment about how you explain the series to people. The way I put it is like this. There's this very sickly girl who gets kind of like thrown away, or she was like abandoned, so to speak, right? And so this guy takes her in, tries to take care of her, right? And it's very apparent that she's very, very sick. And it says right from the beginning, oh, you have like 3 years left to live, by the way. And it's like, cause like at first she can't speak or anything like that, and like slowly throughout the series she's able to speak and communicate, and it's like, bro, you see her like mentally getting better, but then she's like, oh, I'm not able to walk today, blah blah whatever. So it's like, bro, why you gotta hurt my heart like that, man? I know when I was like looking at the comments of the series, a lot of people were very like enthusiastic about it, but they're also very sad with the fact that like, oh man, it's ripping out my heart. A lot of people weren't able to finish it either because they're like, it's too much. It's too intense. I don't think it's that bad though, but still like you'll probably tear up reading this. Anyways, Fluggle says Nope's an acquaintance of mine. Oh, okay. I see. All right, one thing I was thinking here, right? Because you added question mark at the end here. And I was thinking if it makes sense or not because there's a question mark right after that. I'm not sure if that sounds a bit off or not. She says, cute cat daughter must be protected at all times. Also, the other cat dude is there. Okay, that's another way you can explain it, most certainly. I like that. That's probably much better like, oh, can you explain something to someone in 1 sentence type of a thing. But yeah, I guess it is like cat daughter vibes, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't seen what's it called again? Spy Family. So I'm not sure if I can relate it to that at all. If you guys seen Spy Family, does it remind you at all of Anya? Like, is that type of cuteness? Also, I'm looking at this line. While I'm looking up, this is page 80. Once you're both finished, change it to once. Change it to once you both are finished. Yeah, sure, I could do that. Let me figure out what that was again. So right here. Once you both are finished. There we go. See. Alright, this song's a little too relaxed though. Hold up. See, I really like the Persona music, but I like the ones that are a bit more out there, a bit more like energy, I guess you could say. Like, Or I guess not. Oh, actually, all right. People have been watching for a long time. You guys are about to get a lot of nostalgia. Are you ready for this? So, if I do this. Wait. Wait, does it not say the thing anymore? Oh, different place. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, that's why. That's why. Right here. And?
You're back.
You're back. Ooh, I missed that. I missed hearing that. Oh, man. Anyways. So, it says sort of Anya's more chaotic. Oh, I see. She's a bit more calm. Makes sense. Paris is different. This is wet cat in the alley queue. Anya's cute. Is a weird cute cat that fell into its food queue. Oh, okay. Guess that makes sense. This is a bit more of like the I don't know how to explain it. The pitiful kind of cute. I don't know. But to the rock music, I would, but it's probably gonna get DMC'd instantly. I think for the most part, like Persona music's fine. It went back to the song I skipped actually. Come on, bro. Okay, I vibe with this one. Alright, so Cinewolf says, I've explained it as a sick girl gets taken care of a cat man, and they make a promise to shrink her head when she dies in a couple years. And it's sad, but very cute. I like that way of explaining it as well. She says, oh, you're back. Yeah, dude, I miss hearing that so much, man. I remember back in the day, I used to stream for really long times. Now I try keeping it a bit shorter because I'll get very burnt out. And I remember one time, I think my first 2 streams were like 14 hours long, and I just have this song, like this playlist, over and over again. And it became a meme like, oh, you're back, because you'd hear it like 13 times within a stream. Yeah, now I always use like Spotify instead though, so it doesn't do the thing. I think I might go back to this just for the meme. Paradox then says, I found a site to binge One Piece called One Pace. It's just condescending multiple episodes and cutting fluff, and I'm fucking rocketing through episodes. I might have to watch that legitimately because I cannot stand One Piece like early episodes. I'm on episode like 27, 30 or something like that, and it's very slow, man. Like I remember what's it called? They're in this one ship, and it's supposed to be this restaurant ship or so, and they've been on it for like no joke like 15 episodes now. I'm very sick of it. I'm like, dog, I cannot stand this anymore, and barely anything will happen. Granted, I know a lot of One Piece fans are like, oh, just wait until like episode 70, dog. It gets so much better after episode 77. I bet. And I don't blame you. I believe you. Bro, how much time you think I got, dog? Fuck. You don't respect my time. You know what I should probably do, actually? Probably kind of big brain. I want to do an experiment of like, oh, can my Japanese get better? Like my reading Japanese get better by only watching anime? I think I might just watch One Piece. To do that. See, I resent the world. I resent this world. Oh, okay. I like that. Perixton says Barty? I don't know what Barty is. They condensed that arc into 9 episodes. God bless, dude. Alright, you gotta send it to me. Like, please send the link so I can watch it. Sheep says the one song that is quote unquote Leo stream nostalgic for me is the You'll Never See It Coming song from Persona 5. I love it so much, dude. It's such a good song, man. I do wonder how many people like don't know these songs before getting my stream, because to me it's like I've been knowing about this. All right, looks like this is good, so I can upload this now, which is very, very cool. So I'm gonna do that. Better watch Akame ga Kill or Spice and Wolf. I've seen Akame ga Kill, but that was a long time ago. I haven't seen Spice and Wolf though, so I should probably go do that. Let me see if anyone commented recently on the latest chapter. I love looking at the comments. No. Oh well. Like I said, I love this guy so much. Outflank 10. He's been commenting on like every single chapter, and I think it's so cool, man. I absolutely love that. Getting feedback on all the chapters really drives me to like want to upload more and work harder. All right. Oh, Cinewolf says I haven't read One Piece, but I made a bet that I could binge read like 350 chapters of Fairy Tail in 48 hours because I was super behind at it at the time. Did you get it? Oh, got a free pizza for that, and read so much of the arcs blurred together. No doubt they blurred together, but dang, you did it. That's crazy, dude. Perry said, send a VPN is Torrent only. Okay, thankfully I do have a VPN. Granted, I always never use it when I download something off a torrent. Gonna be real. All right, let me see what year it is that they're in. I want to put the title on there. So, 2 years and 4 months. I spelled months wrong. There we go. Fairy Tail's a nice story though. Bro, didn't I tell you before? I told my top list stories just below Steins Gate. I did not know that. Maybe I should then. I know there's a lot of episodes for it. I know it got like, what's it called? A new season? Didn't? No, it got rebooted lately, hasn't it? Mr. Nope Nopington says this stream is sponsored by NordVPN. Please, please, bro. I want to get sponsored so bad. Oh man. Oh man. Speaking of sponsors, let me see if I can quickly shame myself in there real fast. I think one thing I want to mention real fast. All right. One, I got a Patreon. If you guys want to support it, really appreciate it. I do want to create a video where it's like going over the first chapter of Reign's Head, preferably the entire series, right? What I want to do is once there's a certain amount, I want to hire voice actors like on Fiverr, and then they can voice act the series. And so I want to do the video editing where I can like show the first panel and they'll be voicing it. I can like do editing with that. I think it'd be very, very cool. So yeah. Cause second season fucked up the story. Oh, yikes. It's gonna get a reboot. Oh, I see. Wait, how many seasons is there with that? I thought it was like one's like almost like endless shows. Anyways, one thing I want to edit in real fast. One thing I think is pretty funny that I do. It's like end of the chapter I have the girl pointing with the gun. And I want to add that in there real quick. Go watch. 1 sec. PSD. Oh shit, really? Spice and Wolf is my second anime? Yeah, I know Spice and Wolf is getting a reboot. I think it's coming out pretty soon. Relatively soon. Like, conscious choice anime? What do you mean by conscious choice anime? Alright, so right here I'm gonna put in final it's streamed, I guess. It's final chapter of Reign's Head is being streamed now. There we go. I guess it's good. I'm not very good at selling people trying to go watch these streams. I should probably have something a bit more enticing. But yeah, I guess that should work fine for right now. It says, like, when you watch knowing it's an anime. Oh, it was your second anime. Oh, okay, I got you now. Yeah, I think for me, the first anime I watched where I was consciously aware of it, I think was Course Party, and I thought it was hype as fuck. I remember back in the day, I'd wait until the English dub was released for it, but there was no proper English dub for it. It was just all fan dubs. And for me, that was hype. That was actually peak anime back then, man. So much nostalgia for that. You put the credits in real fast, and I think we're good. So that's on there. So let me double check this. I'm very bad with sometimes. 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Nice. And I think with that, we're good. As opposed to Pokemon, which everyone thought was normal cartoon growing up. The same here. I didn't really think of it as being anime. Same with a lot of other stuff. So I get what you mean by like it's like a conscious like, oh, I'm aware this is anime. Paradox says, like, I knew it wasn't anime and decided to watch it. One Piece, Dragon Ball, and that one Kirby show were quote unquote cartoons to me because they played during those blocks. I didn't know what an anime was, so they were cartoons. I gotcha. Oh, the Tuturu is fucking cute, man. I want to watch Steins Gate just so I understand the Tuturu. No way, I heard it, Leo. It must be fate. Oh, that's great. I know, I gotta get to it, man. Flo's been pestering me to go read Steins Gate for the longest time, but you're gonna have to wait longer. Oh no, I think I began to mention it, but I think I forgot. I like after the stream, I'm gonna read for like half an hour of a book in Japanese, right? Time it, see how much I can read within the half hour, right? Then I'm not gonna read a book for the next month and just watch it. I'm gonna try to watch like 4 hours of anime. I want to be like, religious about it, right? And then see, can your reading improve off of just reading subtitles? Maybe. I said play the game on Steam now. On stream. Here's the thing though, right? When I play it, I want to play it in Japanese. I really want to play it in Japanese, and I wouldn't do it on stream because it'd just be a bunch of yellow. You guys wouldn't be able to read it, but yeah. You know, the new chapter isn't being uploaded, which kind of sucks. Maybe it just takes a little bit. All right. Nope says technically my first was SAO as an adult. But the first I've absorbed and enjoyed was One Punch Man. One Punch Man's a really strong choice, man. I'm actually trying to do the One Punch challenge right now, and I'm doing a very, very bad job of it. Where I'm trying to do like the 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 6-mile run, and all that. And I'm not doing a good job, man. Fuck. But yeah, I'm gonna try. All right. Perik says the first anime I ever watched was something called Hikaru no Go. It was a boring ass anime about some kid who finds a hunting Go board in a house, and finds some twink ghost pops up and forces him to play Go. Yeah, I have no idea how you even play Go. That's kind of a weird first anime to watch, honestly. Did you finish all of it? Anyways, let me comment here real fast. Watch the final chapter of Rain's Head and share your favorite moments. Yeah, share your favorite moment. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let me just do the good old shameless plug. I know when I forget to do that, it gets no traction. So like, there we go. That's good. I have to upload this real fast. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to get to the other chapter, but like, after this, we are good. Oh, if you guys don't know, I'm part of a Discord group as well. So if you guys want to be updated whenever a series comes out that I'm translating, you can check it out over our Discord. I think if you look up like Anime Waves Discord, you should be able to find it on there as well. Oh, dang. No, I messed up. Alright, Rain's Head. Psycholog. Fuck. You guys can't see, but I'm making so many misclicks right now. It's so frustrating. Psycho. There we go. There we go. Alright, back to stream. Very sorry about that. Leo, where chapter? Chapter just released now. It's called focuses unless you translates it real time. Translating in real time would be such a hassle, man. I cannot. It's so difficult. It's so difficult to translate real time, man. Because like I can read something and then not know how to translate it whatsoever. All right, playing Japanese and use a fan dub live for our Entertainment Monkey. Okay, that does sound kind of fun. Actually, now I think about doing a fan dub, like I can voice act it. That'd be pretty fun actually. Now I think about it. But broke as fuck. maybe one day. Maybe with a different series or so. Maybe one's not so incredibly difficult as well. But anyways, the final chapter is here. Can we get some Fs? Can we get some F for man, right where when you hear the first sentence of this? My heart isn't ready for this, man. Quickly erase this text. See, this one reads off way more like a book, and so it's a bit translating this. I'm not sure. Typesetting this can be pretty quick. So F meant yeah F. It's got all the Fs. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. That's right. I need to get the new script in here real quick. The final chapter. So in this final chapter, it's been 3 years and 6 months. Ooh. All right, there we go. So one thing I have to do, I didn't know when I was first translating it, is that it's all written in first person. So if you guys see that I'm writing too much in third person for the first like half of it or so, let me know so I can go and fix it. I think I'm gonna make this text a bit bigger though, being that this whole chapter is just text essentially. And so it just makes sense that it's not make it like super legible. Why not? So, what do you guys think of that for a font? Do you think that looks pretty good, or is it too small? I think I might found that good balance, perhaps. Just gotta turn this white and oh no, I messed something up. Oh no, So my chat got a little bit messed up. I can't see too much of it. Just type L real fast on chat. So like it'll refresh for me. Oh, there we go. Also, sorry I'm not reading every single comment. Usually I'm very, very good about reading every single comment. There's just a lot. Alright. Folks recommending like what's called SEO progressive. We're supposed to go over the first like 100 floors. The idea of that sounds really cool to me, right? Mainly because the thing that I liked the most about SEO was its first season, with the whole premise of like, oh, I guess him go through all the different floors and everything, right? But then they didn't. They kind of like, you know, I don't want to spoil it, but they really skipped through a lot of it, if you get what I'm trying to say. Cinnabol says the font looks good. Hey, nice. All right, cool. So we just continue then. Oh, I can't with this, man. I can't. Let me adjust my mic a little bit. It was only a month ago, and that girl still walks these halls, maybe? Ooh. Was amongst our world. Maybe not walk these halls. Amongst... Because I think the Japanese right here says... Kanaja wa hitogatsu. Hitogatsu? I don't know how to pronounce that. Hitogatsu. Horomare konos. Kono ita. Like, yeah, in this world. The world of living, so to speak. I kind of get what you mean, but I think the roaming these halls sounds a bit more like... me ghost, like, if you get what I'm trying to say. Oh, what's it called? So, folks, the thing is, the story progressed too fast, especially the relationship. I guess that you're talking about SAO's like first season, like the initial one. And yeah, the thing is, right, if you guys don't know, SEO was never supposed to be like a whole series or whatever. It was initially just a 1 volume light novel, single volume, that was it. And I think that's kind of crazy, actually. And the fact that it got so popular afterwards, it was like very coincidental. So then the second volume of it was supposed to be some like side stories within that world. He didn't think of writing anything after the first volume. So that's why there's a lot of like plot holes and things just kind of off. It says maybe walk amongst the living. You know what? I think I like that. Again, it sounds kind of a bit like haunted, but like the girl walks amongst. The girl's walking amongst. I guess are living. Here. All right. Me. Oh, you know what? It was only a month ago. It was only a month ago. This girl was walking amongst the living. Okay, you know what? Not kind of vibe with that. I do kind of vibe with it. Let me save up. Lucas said, "Oh, anyone know how to disable Twitch's email code verification with each login?" I never get that issue. I have no idea why it's the case. And then, okay, right here it says, like, thank you for giving me so much. But I wrote right here, I think she said this in an earlier chapter. Go and check that. So I went over here earlier. This is, you care so much for me. I think, might be a different scene, actually. Oh, well, I don't think it has to be an exact quote of what she said before. I don't think it's supposed to be necessarily a callback. So I just write right here, thank you for giving me some. Oh. I remember when I was first reading it, I didn't expect like such a shift, so to speak, between like, oh, she's already gone. I thought it might have like shown a little bit more of it or kind of go through a little bit of it. But they're like, nah, let's just skip all that. Let's explain what happened. And I think I like it that way, instead of like showing us her very final moments, kind of like, oh, a bit too much perhaps. There we go. I probably should read a little bit about. Let me see this real fast. Fruit Basket is the one where the guy immediately turns into an animal if they hug a girl, right? Yes, that's right. That is Fruit Basket. I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't watch too much of it immediately. Maybe I should have. Also, I'll say typing this is kind of nice. It's kind of easy. There we go. Oh, I think I'm being so short. Oh, sorry. I think it being so short and such a snap in time makes the impact feel bigger personally. I like to imagine it's because to the characters, it seemed like time passed that quickly. That's a really cool way of looking at it. I can agree with that. Like, it did kind of feel like, oh, like, I don't know, like, because it wasn't sudden, but it did happen. Anyways, I think I might go back to the smaller text because it's the same like font size as them speaking. And I think it kind of just fits nicer. Oh, I do have to make sure everything's centered properly though. Eesh. There we go. That looks good. I like it anyways. So let me see. Then as if he was possessed. Oh wait, that's right. This is third person. I need to write in first person. So then as if I was possessed. And then I severed off her tiny neck. Oh, I hate that detail mentioning her tiny neck. Oh, there we go. Her head shrunk, dried, and shrunk some more. It weighed on my mind. Oh. It weighed on my mind to be as extremely cautious as possible when oh man, I'm so bad with this. When I shrunk her head. To be as diligent as possible to make sure that her head looked exactly the same as it was as when she was alive. Oh, when she was alive. When it had. When she was. Yeah, okay, good. A lot of times I just add words to things. Her head was boiled, dried, and shrunk. Was it boiled? No, I don't think it was. Wait, was it? Or during the process of it, I'm trying to remember because they did go over it. A minute 30 ad. Jesus Christ. Yeesh. Yeesh. Ooh, that's bad. Bro, that's bad. The ads aren't merciful today. Maybe I should turn it off. I'm gonna do that. I don't want to put ads at the very end one. 1 second. That really sucks. Honestly, having ads on this kind of sucks. I'm just gonna disable it. Why not? 1 quick second. It just breaks the flow of everything. One thing I like most about my streams, like be able to interact with all of you guys live and all that. And having it on here just sucks. How do I turn this off? Actually, I don't know how to. Maybe it's through here, and then I could just choose disable. No. I can do this. Stream. Yes. No. Bro. Okay, maybe not. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I tried finding it, I just couldn't. Yeah, sorry. I tried finding an option of where I can like disable the ads because ads suck. And I was kind of like, bruh. But yeah, I'm having trouble finding it. Oh well. Anyways, pretend that didn't happen. Back to the next page. It might not because I'm a mod. Well, maybe. Oh, I think it was because of. I think it depends the country you live in. Kind of if you're in a particular country, you just don't get ads. I know it's the case with like Putin. Like he lives over in Russia. No, Belarus. He doesn't get ads there because of that. Anyways, I think I'm missing a page here. Page 90. But yeah, thank you so much. Is this page? Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, cool, I found it. Mods are free from mods. America, fuck yeah, America, let's bully. Also, you forgot to remove the he in the first line. Ooh, thank you for letting me know that. Then, as if. Oh, as if I was. There we go. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did not see that. Thank you. No, I'm just into editing right over here. So right here, I say, I decorated her and all the garments she desired. She's once again reunited with her closest friend. Oh, it's kind of sad that I guess her closest friend was a shrunken head. You know what I mean? So you didn't get to like interact too much when she was alive, but oh well. All the songs fitting. Oh. I'm gonna do want to mention real quick. If you guys want to start thinking about it, I'm thinking about making after this typesetting this. I was thinking about making a video about Rain's Head. I was thinking about doing it live, like here as well as also on Twitch, of me trying to make the video on here. And I'm wondering, would you guys be interested in like me trying to write the script and everything? Like we come up with the script together and trying to figure out how we make a video about the series, try to sell it to people, I guess you could say. Is that something you guys would be interested in? I think it might be a pretty cool idea. Because like, I guess when I'm doing it is like, I want to try to intrigue people in it. And so while I'm doing that, I can ask you what intrigued you most about the series. And then I could do it. Cinnabon says, oh yes, that'd be so fun. All right, bet. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. I know I made like a bit of a shit post on the last stream, and I thought it was really, really fun to do. So I think maybe doing a bit more of a serious video could be also really fun and interesting as well. Alright, Perik says, can I see that large section again to the page prior? It occurred to me to be as cautious as possible. I think there's a better way to word it. Okay, let's take a look at it. Let's see here. I think it was... Also, the fonts are way too big in this one. Real fast, kind of a side note. But just so it's like staying consistent with all the rest of the text, I'm gonna just redo this one real quick. Oh, and I forgot what I wrote before. Kind of, we changed a little bit of it before. Wait, let me take a quick look at this. So, yeah, I was talking about a couple months ago. Oh, no, that's the page after. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm making a mess. So this will be the first page. You know what? That font's fine. The font's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. Click this. 1, 2, 3. Click this. I think I keep that a bit bigger. I just keep it a bit more of like an impact. Oh, so this is the last stream, eh? By the way, this is Lin Senpai. Hey, Lin, what's up? All right. So what's it called? So to explain who Lin is, Lin's been scaling for like way longer than I have. I've been doing it for around like 8 months. Lin's been doing it for like 10. It's crazy. And following, dude. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna interview Lin, and then we can see how Lin's been our experiences and all that with her translating for the past 10 years or so. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, fuck, I messed up the second word. Oh, I gotcha. Let's take a look at it real quick. That's right, this tends to be kind of long. Let me change the song because this one's a little bit too chill. There we go. I can. Anyways, so he says, it weighed on my mind to be as gentle as possible as I worked, to be as diligent as possible to preserve as many of her features as I could, to make it look as if she was still alive. A bit of a different nuance there, but I think it's kind of cool. Lynn says I'm old is what I'm saying. You're not old. Experience is what you got. Flo says, wait, did I catch you right when you started? Very close to when I started, actually, yeah. I think, so when I was doing the Heroine Despaired, I was scaling for, I think, like 2 months or so, 2-3 months before I started streaming. And then I streamed for, like, I think around, like, a month or so. And then you, and Fluggle came in the picture, so pretty early on, yeah. Cinnamon says, maybe also put was after head on the block above that. It sounds a bit more natural, but it might just be me. The one above here, right? So her head was shrunk. Oh, I guess, yeah, her head was. It sounds a bit more like a step-by-step type of a thing, doesn't it? Like, oh, her head was shrunk, and then dried, and then this, and you know, right? Makes sense. But it weighed on my mind to be as extremely as cautious as possible when I shrunk her head, to be as diligent as possible to make sure that her head looked exactly the same as it was when she was alive, compared to what Paradox says what I think sounds very cool. It says to be as gentle as possible as I work, to be as diligent as possible, preserve as many of her features as I could. I like that, but I think to make it look as like she was still alive, I think is different. I think not trying to make it look like she was still alive, but to look if you get, I don't know, I feel like the nuance might be pushing it a bit too much. You know, here I'm just gonna replace this all. All right, I wouldn't mind to be as diligent as possible as I worked. To be diligent, oh sorry, to be as gentle as possible as I worked. To be diligent as possible to preserve as many features as I could. Oh, wait, what else is missing from the sentence now I think about it? I low-key forgot. Oh, and Lane, Lynn, since you are able to read Japanese, there's a Japanese text. So if you are kind of curious to be like, oh man, I wonder if I can like improve this translation, whatever. You know, Leon, this doesn't sound as good as it could. By all means, go at it, man. All right, Lynn says, don't forget, you can use semicolon for stuff. That's right, but how in this sense? You mean like a wait, what's a semicolon again? It's this, that little like dot with a thing below it, I think. Don't forget to correct weight on. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. It weighed. There we go. On my mind to be Jen's phosphorus with many features that I could. Maybe that might be good as this. So what was this Shinkei? To be over, I'm starting to work too much. Okay, cool. I looked at this and it didn't make sense to me at first. Now I understand it. Lynn, this is why I like using OCR. This is always when it comes to expressions can make zero sense to me. Like one expression is like teotoru mitai or something like that. It's like it literally means the same as grabbing a hand, and it's supposed to mean this thing is easy. Makes zero sense to me, but with this it makes sense with translation. Oh, God bless. Anyways, yeah, this. Oh, okay, gotcha. Maybe I don't need it for this one from one above it. But keep in mind, I don't know how to use it very well though. But anyways, season no sugata tokoran. You know what? Maybe preserve as many features as when she was. You know what? I think this is good as this. You know what? I'll keep it as this. I think any more is just kind of repeating what he's kind of already implied or already said. So yeah, Fluggo says, bro, you're that bad with English expressions. You don't need to deceive yourself. Yeah, I'm so bad with English, man. Fuck. I thought I was good. I think you made me realize I'm not. Oh, okay. This is a good part I have to change here because I wrote in first person. I entered third person. Oh, Lane says, if it helps with slang sometimes, got a word that basically meant noob in the manga I was working with. Oh, man. I'm bad at English as Paradox. Yeah, that's what I always do. Paradox is really good. Really good. Like that whole like last page, like that last paragraph I was doing, like Paradox just rephrased a lot of it. Did a really good job at it. Flo says, bro's been really good ignoring me for real. How? What did I do? He says, XD, bro, look up at Rhythm 162. What do you mean, look up at Rhythm 162? I am at Rhythm 162. Sorry. Cinnable says, before you do the next page, there's a quotation mark at the beginning of It Weighed on My Mind block. Oh, I didn't realize that. Thank you very much. Man, I am not diligent today, man. What's going on? Oh, there we go. I found it. Sweet. Move that. Now looks pretty good. I know what mine is. Oh, wait. Okay, pop quiz. What does on cloud 9 mean? It means on the 9th cloud. Pff, clearly, right? Alright, anyways, we quickly do this. a little sidetrack. So then, as the girl has said, as the girl has told me, alright, and then exactly as the girl has told me, and it says he naturally got back to work on X head. Maybe I don't need to say naturally, right? As if it was natural. Well, girl told me. Without a second thought, I went to the next one. Nah, that sounds kind of weird. Girls told me. I went out working on the next head right away. What do you guys think of that one? There's a bit of a different nuance where he says like, oh, it's very natural. Like I came to him like spontaneous. Oh, maybe spontaneous might be the good word right there. Like, oh, I spontaneous went to the next one. It's a little bit different actually, isn't it? Paradox, what do you think, bro? Please. It says failed. Eat a pepper. Never again. Oh man. If I'm good at one thing, it's proofreading. Oh really? Dude, you gotta help us out in the Discord server, man. Oof. We could definitely use some like proofreaders in there for sure. I continued on to the next head without a thought. Okay, wait, I can go with that one. I can go with that one. Oh, there's this. And then exactly as the girl told me, I naturally went to work, preserving the next head. Okay. I naturally went to work, preserving. All right, you know what? If you like that one, I could go with that one. Like I say, preserving. It didn't sound like just work, but like, oh, I'm doing this thing that I like to do. It's explaining, I guess I could say. There, that's pretty nice. What? See what he's doing, chat Lamau. What? Having you guys do it for me? No. What do you mean? Oh, ghost you. Oh no. Wait. It says well, whatever. I have the power there on Google Docs. Ghost me all you want. I mean, you can probably help me explain a bit more. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit confused. Oh, to preserve what was left of her when she was alive. Oh, with the last sentence, wasn't it? I don't know. I like this as like preserve as many of her features as I could. I like that nuance a bit more. Well, no, yeah. That's my preference. That's my. I typed it thrice, mate. Oh, not thrice. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is. I think this is unlucky timing. It's kind of difficult sometimes to try to read every single every page. Actually, every comment. But I definitely gotta get better at it. Anyways, Paradox says also, Lynn, your English is fine. English is a shit ass language made by crackhead poets who made cross-dressing misogynistic somehow. Bit of a side tangent, but yeah, no, English is crazy, dude. English is crazy, man. Real talk. Oh my god. I know. I started to really realize how weird it was when I started talking to Japanese people a bit about it, because it'd be like they would talk to me about things that confused them, like, oh, is this pronounced read or red? And I'm like, oh, that's right, spelled the same way. I think a lot when it comes to pronunciation, English just makes no sense. Also have to fix this. Oh, I need to fix Ray. However, he was not filled with joy. However, I was not filled. I guess I feel it's a better way to word it than I was not yet filled with joy. Probably like that wasn't enough. That, or maybe not. It wasn't. It's not talking about satisfaction. He's not doing the next head because it gives him enjoyment as much as it's a thing that he has to do. I guess type of a thing. Yeah, not fulfilled. That fulfills like at satisfaction. I don't think he's looking for satisfaction. I think it's the fact that he's still mourning the death of Rain. I think he's very sad about it. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He still doesn't sense happiness is what he literally says. Alright, so Cinnable says English is 20 language rats in a trench coat trying to do their best and failing. Yeah, for real, man, for real. Flo says thrice, same or twice or once, not used often since it's not official. Thrice is very rare. Lima says English is technically one of the hardest languages because it's batshit crazy. It really is. There's no consistency with it, man. But at least we don't have kanji. Paris says another pop quiz. What does miss the boat mean? Well, my guess would be is you have an appointment to go on a boat, and then you miss your appointment. You miss the boat. Am I right? You're trying to shoot down a boat with a bow and arrow, and you missed the boat. However, I was not yet content. Again, I feel that adds a bit more satisfaction. It's not the feeling of satisfaction as much as it is like he's like numb. I feel like it's what it is. Eat a pepper, you fail. No, I don't peppers on me this time, man. I think I want to save it instead of every single stream being a pepper stream, because I feel like that might get old pretty quick. Pepper time? No. All right, Lynn. I can explain about this, right? on my previous streams, it was like, oh, if you see me misspell something, or if you can write a better sentence, I have to eat a pepper. And I got like a habanero pepper, and like later I'd be crying. The first time I was crying, bro. It was so bad. It was so bad. Even with me tomorrow, coward. I'll do it too. All right, I'll do it. It has to be a habanero, orange habanero. 100%. I'm so down for that. I am so down for. We can share some pain. That sounds like a good idea to me. Bet, yeah. All right. Anyways, so I can finish writing the sentence instead of just being stuck on this. However, I not feel any sense of joy. Maybe that sounds better. However, I did not feel any sense of joy. I think I like that a bit better. Again, it's not having the nuance of satisfaction because it's different. It's just talking about how it feels a bit numb. Doesn't feel happy, so to speak. So, yeah, I think it's pretty good. So, folks, you're gonna suffer though, since I correct him a lot. Bad thing. I went to bed last time and he ate 2 and I missed it. Yeah, I was very unlucky. Tomorrow though, it's gonna be an interview, so it's not gonna be like translating manga and trying to correct my translation or something like that. It's purely interview, but at some point we can definitely have a little game where we do it. Perk says, I'm going to make an English test for both of you. Whoever scores lowest takes a bite of the pepper. That sounds excellent. I love that idea. You have to do that. You have to do that, dog. That sounds good. Cinewolf says, it didn't bring any comfort. I don't want to say comfort. It's a bit of a different nuance as well. What a funky vibe to try and convey. I'm not sure if it's trying to be a funky vibe though. It just doesn't feel happy, I suppose, you know. Lynn says, oh fuck, I'm gonna win. Yeah, probably. Actually, I'm very bad with English, man. Anyways, continuing the translation, we were stuck on the past couple pages for too long. But we got this. All right, you got quite the gem, amazing as ever, Chloe. That looks pretty good. I like that. There we go. Alright, Cinewolf says, oh, I use funky to mean weird or troublesome sometimes. Oh, no, you're good, you're good. That does make a lot of sense too. I kind of interpreted it the different way. I heard funky, I'm like, oh, it's funky. Comma after ever. Oh, amazing as ever. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I think that's definitely my weakest aspect is punctuation. I'm very bad when it comes to punctuation. I just never really think about it. Oh, I hate this right here. Oh yeah. So I wonder, Lynn, how would you translate? Oh yeah. I put in ojo. It's kind of like this sound of surprise. I try to think sometimes a bit more abstract when I'm trying to translate, but when I think abstractly, it kind of makes me hard to think of words at all. Para says, wow, what grade do you want this test to be? Because I can give you the college level stuff. I can tone it down. Dog, I haven't been to college, bro. Fuck. I think go for it, though. That'd be pretty interesting. That, or actually, you know what we could do as well? We can do the test where it's like, are you smarter than a 5th grader? It's like for sure I'd fail on that one, man. Funky insert sermo phones. I don't know that GIF is. I don't know what level. That's what it is. I've seen people do oh well now before. Oh, I see. Here, I think this is one thing I like to do first, right? I like getting all the words in here before I start translating, because I feel like it gets the image in my head of how it should flow in a sentence, or I see the character speaking. I know with a lot of translators, I think most actually, they'll just look at like the text document and they'll translate it within the text and they don't see outside of it. And I feel like you can kind of like limit how you translate, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of times where I'll be able to see it and then I want to change it just because I know it could sound better with what I'm looking at. She says, no, man. Okay, got it. I'm going to level it. Each question represents a grade. That sounds good. All the way up to graduate English. That sounds like a good idea. I like that. That's gonna be a lot of pepper eating though. But I'm so down for it. Now I'm actually nervous because like that makes me want to actually do good on it. I can't just goof around or so, because eating that pepper is like legitimately pain, and I do not want to eat that. I'm like every fiber in my body hates that pepper. Also, I think we're getting close to the end, man. There's 3 pages left. This and 2 more. Oh, I'm not ready for this, man. If I die in stream, it's on you, Paradox. Yeah. If I die, it's also on you, man. I probably am. So the thing is, I'm gonna take like little nibbles. Take little nibbles out of it, like, oh, because I know I'm gonna get all of it wrong. I'm gonna get like 3 peppers. I think I'm gonna get. That's like my limit, dude. Any more than that, I'll actually be in a coma. Well, maybe I put in right here. Her presence was etched into the mind of others. Actually, I kind of like that. Actually, maybe I was wondering if I could make it better, but maybe that's fine as is. Oh, I love this next phase. It's coming up. Oh, I can't wait for this. I remember when I was doing it. There's some series where I translate, and I just cannot wait until I get to one particular part. I know with like a previous series I did called Heron Has Despaired. It was the second to last page or so. It was like third to last page. I was looking forward to this the entire time. This is the same feeling I'm getting right now. And I actually did change up a little bit of translation. Not that I changed what they said, but I changed the order of it. And I think it sounds way better in my opinion. And I want to know your guys' opinion on that. Oh. Oh, I love this so much. All right. So, oh, so cute. Cinewolf says, food roulettes are fun too, where some are spicy, some aren't. That's pretty good actually. You can kind of mask it. Like, oh, am I about to taste something that's spicy, or am I gonna eat something that's sweet? And what I did do a stream where I had something that was sweet, spicy, and something that wasn't that bad. And I let the chat decide, and the chat kept deciding the pepper. And that's why I know I can't trust people watching me. They're allowed to get me. Alright, so right here, last page. Oh, I said maybe as instead of so. The last bubble. Instead as. Maybe as. So much as. Wait, as much. I think I need to reword the sentence a bit for that to work. Previous page. Oh, my bad. All right. Before we finish the last page, we'll go to previous one. I got you. So as instead of so. Where is so? Forced it. Oh, I never met someone who was as of. Oh, so up front, as up front. Okay, I can see that. I like that change. Save up. All right, this page I think is pretty good. Before I fully save it though, the last page is so cute, dude. I love this. And I'm gonna put the text in here real quick. And that we were family. I'm raising the text of that one so it hits a bit stronger. I like that a lot. Oh. I'm not crying, you are. Let me explain the change that I made here, because it's actually different from what they're initially saying, and I wanted your guys' take on it because I think it sounds much better than how it initially is. So I actually stopped being at 2 a.m. I'm sorry, dude. Is it bad I smile when I hear people cry over this manga? It's like knowing that I'm having people like feel emotions, what gets, crying. Oh, all the crying emotes, man. But right here it says dokai oboete oite so it's like no matter what, I want you to remember, right? It doesn't finish the sentence, and I don't like that. I think it sounds a bit like not very strong at the end. A terrible day for Rain. Nah, it's the best day to Rain, man. It's the best day. Her name is Rain Dog, But anyways, let me give a direct, like very literal translation. Happy I met her. She's family. No matter what, I want you to remember that. Is how it ends off as. Which is kind of cool. It is pretty cool. But instead I decided to do, please keep in mind that I'm glad I met her and that we were family. I feel like just having that we were family with the scene of them holding hands, I feel like just hits much stronger for them being closer. You know what I mean? Like it feels like you can look at that and just feel like a, you know what I mean? I feel like it hits stronger instead of please remember that. What's your guys' take on it? Should I go the original route or how I shifted the word order of it? I think it sounds a bit nicer. Says, no dude, I get it. I react the same to people saying they cried over my fanfics. Lol. Yeah, I know. It's like, it's so complimenting, you know. It's like, I made you feel a thing. I'm happy. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I think I'm a really big fan of it. Like it hits very hard, like a dull emotional wave. Yeah, I know. One thing I want to mention real fast, right? Because we're on the highlight here. I translate other stuff. I'm doing a different series called Happy End. If you enjoy this, you'll probably like that one as well. Follow, please follow, like, give a like. I'm not on YouTube, I don't know why I'm saying that, but like, if you guys want to see the rest of the stuff I translate as well, you follow. I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna send this over to Fluggle to do it right now. But before anyone like leaves, because like the translation's done, let's like reminisce a little bit about the favorite moments of the manga. As what I want to do now is make a video trying to sell people on this manga and try to spread the word of it, so to speak. So I want to see if we can do that on stream, of like make a YouTube video where we can try to get people interested in trying to take a look at the series. So let me send this over to Fluggle real quick. So like, yeah, with that over, what is your guys' favorite moments? Is there like one part in particular that really gets you? I think for me it was like, let me think here. I know the part where she grabs on the guy's like shirt in like one of the ones. It's like, like we're family. When she said that, I think that for me was like the cutest part. Yes, it's emotional damage, man. It hurts bad, dude. I'm on the fence because the last page is also a memory, so both is fine. Yeah, this last page is definitely a highlight of the series for sure. Oh, I didn't say page 95. I have to go do that. Oh, there's a few I didn't do actually. Oh, yo. Let me read it. Sorry, I just want to make sure everything's correct on here. Uploading everything. So 87, 88, 89, 90. Sorry. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Oh, the last page isn't on here. 96. Hey! Haru is not following. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, there we go. So yeah, Fluggle, my guess is you're still in here. I'm gonna send this to you and do that for me. So now we gotta think here. What is the best way to try to sell someone on a manga? What's like one manga someone recommended to you when you first heard it? You thought, dang, that sounds good. Like, what's a good opening I should do? So I want to take a look at my previous videos real quick, and we can take a reference from that to see what kind of style we want to go with for this new video. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, sent to you. Alright, now we can go to this. Before that, real fast, go over to my YouTube. Oh, follow my YouTube, by the way. Shameless plug. Same name as well. It's Rhythm162. But this is, we can take a look at what I initially did, and then what I did afterwards. I'm kind of going off the views, because I feel like my direction of how I did these two are very different. So it's kind of like, which direction are we going to take? Are we going to take the first direction, what I did, or the second one? So if we take a look, here's the first video I did. I'm translating an adorable manga, but it's gonna rip out your heart. Though each moment may be adorable, it holds this looming feeling of dread. A young girl who's abused and abandoned by her parents. So on the brink of starvation, what I was trying to go with this one, by a man. Here he gives her shelter and offers her stay. Instead of telling, but his medical diagnosis going through the story, I'm explaining what it is, right? Oh, this series is cute. This is adorable. You're gonna feel this. That's what I was going for with this one, right? But I feel like there's a much better way to go about it. And that's the next video I did. Alone, a young girl tries to find her way in a labyrinth.
trying to recall the face of a girl.
And so this one just starts you right in the middle. And so I feel like this one's a bit more like entertaining, because people don't want to swipe away. They're just like, oh man, she's alone in this place, things are going on right now. It's kind of a little bamboozling, you know what I mean? What's going on? And then I went into explaining what was going on and going throughout the story. And I think I'm a bit more of a fan of this type of style. I remember I was doing it again with the next video I did. I have a little twist in the beginning. I think that's what I gotta work on. Like, oh, this guy creates disasters or whatever, how I do it. And then I go through the story instead of explaining this story's sad. I'm like, this happened in the story and that's why it's sad. If you get what I'm saying. So I guess the idea is like how we're gonna go about this this new video of how we should we sell Rain's Head. I'm thinking to myself, maybe I think I want to go through the story. Maybe what I could do is kind of take a bit of reference from that second video and be a bit more like maybe abandoned and threw away, because the whole thing about Rain is that she was like thrown away before, right? And so because of that, she has like all this trauma, like traumatized, blah blah, whatever, right? Maybe have a little thing in there for the guy as well, but maybe keep him a bit more mysterious. The Taco P one makes me sad. Made me sad. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very good series in my opinion. It is pretty sad though. It is pretty like, oh. I'm sad I didn't get it translated. I'm like legit upset. I first read it because I tried looking at manga decks, didn't see a translation for it. I was like, fuck yeah, let me read this. Read it, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. This is so good. I'm gonna go translate it. Talked about it on stream, and then someone's like, I think it was Killers. It was like, hey, it was a really good series. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm like, wait, dog, you can read Japanese, bro? Fuck, I didn't know that. He's like, no, it's been translated. I'm like, fuck. Someone beat me to the punch. I'm sad. Said made me relive the Pun Pun experience. All right, question. What kind of sadness is Pun Pun? Is it like an existential thing where you think about like death or whatever? Because like the thing is, I want to read Pun Pun. People tell me it make me very, very depressed. I want to know, how bad is it? Oh, it is existential and more. Okay, maybe I shouldn't read it then. I know it's like one of those series you have to be in a good headspace to read it, and I don't know if I'm in a good headspace for it or not. But I hear it's like one of those things where if you read it, it's like insightful to a degree. Like you can get a lot of like how to put it. You learn a lot from reading it. Would you agree from that? That it helped teach you a lot of things when you're reading it. Oh, you see, you can't even notice me. What'd I do? I'm here. Yeah, I'm just a ghost now. XD. I mean, I read it. So fucking stuff. I'm sorry. I mean, I sent you the thing. Let me know if it's good. If you can proofread that, and when you're done with it, so I can upload it. Yes, it does. Oh, maybe I have to read it then. Maybe I have to read it. Just take the plunge for it. You still didn't notice. What did I not notice? Upload it straight up. What do you mean upload it straight up? I'm confused. It's definitely worth the read. Dang, alright, I gotta read it. I'm on the point where, what's it called? The guy cheated on his girlfriend with the high schooler and his ceramics job. I'm on that part. That was a long time ago, so I have no idea what page I'm on. The fuck. One thing I hate about like dropping series is the fact that usually I never drop something to drop it forever. It's usually, oh, I'm sick of this, so I'm gonna come back to it later, and then I forgot about it, and now it's hard to come back to it. Now I need to edit here, upload. Oh, okay, so I was just confusing about upload it. I need that context. But okay. I said Scott Pilgrim. What do you mean by Scott Pilgrim? Like it being sad or so? I don't know. I thought Scott Pilgrim was really good. It getting an anime is really fucking sick. Well, anime is more like cartoon, but like I think it's super sick. We know Scott Pilgrim cheated on a high schooler with a girl. Oh, cheated on a girl with a high school. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that did happen. No good. No good. All right. Anyways. Before I upload this, I'm curious. Right here, I want to try to announce the fact that like, oh, it's over, but you could help me out. What's called making a video for this. I think it'd be very, very cool to make. Like, thanks for reading. Oh fuck. Thanks for reading. I'm making a video about the series. Come help me. By sharing your favorite moments. There we go. Maybe a bit too much text, but maybe that might be fine. Normally, when a bit more something whenever I finish a series, I make a little like tier list of all the characters. I don't think I could do that for this series. There's only 2 characters. So I think that might be a bit too extra, but should be fine. Anyways, let me go upload this. I'm so happy it's over though, man. It's like, oh, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. Am I right? So volume number 2, 11. I'm sorry, what year was it? I gotta title it. So I slipped off for a snack, but to answer a question I heard, one of my favorite moments was Clara saying, "You're not dead, not yet," when Rain had a fever. Oh, that was really cute. That was really cute. Yeah. It was kind of sad though, because she said, "Oh, it's okay. Like I have plenty of time to live. I have another 2 years," and she was like legitimately happy about it. And I'm like, "Oh, dog, you have to twist the wound in like that, bro. You have to twist the wound. You think 2 years is so much?" Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in there as well. Chapter name. 3 years and 6 months. Now I think about it, she actually lived longer than we initially thought. I wonder if it's because she felt like happy. I guess you could say she felt a bit more like fulfilled with her life, perhaps. So 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. That's pretty good. Oh, it's so cute, dude. It's so cute. Ouch, man. It said 3 years and 6 months. Yeah, that she's been in the house. See, up until now, every chapter was called by how many days she was since she was brought in. So poster and credits. Oh, one thing I think is pretty funny. I'm not sure if you guys caught up on this or not, but every time I post something, proofreader, I put in Flugel and Twitch chat as well. Because I feel like I get so much help, it just makes sense to also credit it. And with that, upload. It is done. Ah, my heart, man. There's nothing feels better than like finishing a series, in my opinion. But I also want to see the comments to it. I really, really want to see it. So Rain's head. So as we do that, we think here. Script. Write script. I think we should go back to memory lane and look back at the previous stuff. Let me see what people said about the last chapter though. It says, "I have a hard time knowing what to feel. It's both extremely sad, wholesome, and really weird at the same time." Yeah. Sounds about right. Because a lot of like really weird moments to it. Especially with the last chapter, she was going a little bit kind of I don't want to say delusional, but she was a little bit out there, right? But like, it's still wholesome now. It's so cute the way she reacts to things. I love it. Oh, the music has ended. The music. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about, like the meme. For the
You're back.
You're back. Oh, I love it. 15 viewers though, and that ain't that a record? Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Thank you everyone for coming and watching. I really appreciate it. All the viewership. Oh yes, boost my ego, man. Oh, it feels good, man. It feels good. Congrats on finishing it. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so as we try to think of the video, we should go back to. Oh, I got a thing. Let me take a look. Hey, Owl is not following. Hey, W's for Owl. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, Lynn says, "I have a question. How do you personally translate certain phrases like yapari that can often fit in an English sentence and sometimes can't?" Oh, it's a case-by-case basis. Honestly, sometimes I don't translate it as I knew it. So yapari usually has that nuance of like, oh, I expected this, or I thought you'd do this thing, or I thought you'd say this thing, right? Honestly, sometimes it's easier to admit it if you can figure out the context. Like, if you write it in a way that's implied, you don't have to say, "I knew it." Like, if you give me a sentence, maybe I could give you an example of how I do it as. Oh, Leo talking about Japanese. I need to do a Japanese stream. I do have a game where you play as like this person where you move away to Japan and you're a student there and they teach you Japanese there, right? So it's a game where it teaches you Japanese. I think it'd be super cool to do that, but if I ever mess up, I have to do like a punishment or so, like pepper or something like that. Eat a lemon maybe. Because I can't screw it up. But that could be very cool. It's like a learn Japanese stream. I think that might be pretty cool. Oh, I can read that word, for example. Hey, there you go. Hell yeah. Like a vocab and some grammar left, and that is N5. That's good. I think N5 is definitely the hardest for sure. Anyways, onto this. We look from over here. If we're trying to write a script here, so if I take this next sentence here, yeah, I'm just gonna put the script right here. As we try doing this. Oh, I know how to do computers. There we go. Oh, there we go. So let's think about a good opening. Would be a good opening that might get someone in there. So I hope that Discord helped you. Fluggle? Oh, I hopped that. I don't even know about that. Anyways. Let's think here. So maybe, I think abandoned, and not left to die, but like abandoned and cast away. Maybe, is that repeating the same thing though, right? Or maybe I could end like, all right, what's the first word that sounds like very interesting? Like I could put in starving as well, maybe, right? Like oh, starving, alone, and abandoned. Okay, you know what? Starving, alone, and abandoned. And then I could be like, oh, like this girl. Then I can explain about Rain, about how she got there. On the maybe, that could be like the opening line. It'd be like, on the brink of starvation, a young girl gets saved by a man, Lamau, I suppose. Would be a good like intro. I want you guys to take a look at this and think about, oh, how can I get people interested in it. Cinnamon says, I remember when I first saw the word kawaii and used the same kanji as love. I was unnecessarily angry because of the word, for lovable uses it. I felt like an idiot for never noticing. Does it? I know it's like 2 words for it. I thought it was like strange. Wait, isn't it? Wait, let me see this real quick. So if I look up, oh, I need my Japanese keyboard in here, man. I'm so bad with it. For some reason it's very bugged out, my computer. So I look up kawaii and okashi. Yeah, it looks pretty similar. What does that first one mean? Acceptable, permitted, I suppose. But yeah, oh, the second one is love. And okashi just means laugh at the second one. No, the manga I was reading did at least. Maybe there's different ones. Oh, that doesn't even have an EN publisher? Wait, now I don't know what you're talking about. Now I'm confused. All right, Paris says, I have all the questions up for 5th grade ready. Let's go. I should have the rest ready for stream either tomorrow or the day after. It's like, actually, I am going to stream it tomorrow, but it's going to be a bit more of a later stream. It's going to be around 10 a.m. And so it's a bit later than my usual stream, so hey, maybe I might buy some time. All right, so let's see. Starving alone on the brinks. Oh, I need to upload this. I forgot. I need to announce the fact that the new chapter has been released. Let me go over here. Anime Waves releases. The end is here, yeah. There we go. Oh, feels good, man. All right, so now we got that out of the way. How should I sell the series? Making videos is so difficult. See, for me, like video editing now is not that bad. If I have all the materials there, I know what to do. Video editing isn't that bad for me anymore. But it's about, what do I write? Oh, I'm such a bad writer, which also makes me realize, oh, I need to get better at writing. Guys, what creates a better translator? It sounds very obvious, but to me, when I first started translating, I thought to myself, oh, I want to become a translator because it's easy, right? I realized, no, opposite of easy. It's very fucking difficult. I didn't think about the creative aspect of it. I said, which time zone? Time zones are hard outside the planet. Oh, I think I'm on EDT or EST. It is 12:24 where I live right now. And so, yeah. Eastern US. Yeah. Good dude. God bless me and Leonard are the same one. Oh, trying to communicate with people in different time zones gets complicated, man. Saved by Man. Oh, sorry. Let me try to think here about what you guys tried to like try sung people on this manga before. It was like Cat Girl Daughter, where she was like, oh, Cat Girl Daughter, right? What could I say that could get you interested in wanting to read it? Or maybe I could explain the first chapter of it. Maybe I could do that. You know, maybe I'll go that route. Explaining the first chapter instead of just saying what it's about. So, it's taken in by a man. I don't know if I want to put in the shrunken head part yet. I want maybe be a bit more of a twist. Maybe I could like move that to the end of the thing. Granted, it is kind of emphasized right in the beginning, isn't it? I could mention the years to live. Like it's apparent. Oh, okay, all right. Let me read a bit more first. It's cool. So 14-hour gap, easy peasy then. Dang, where you live in Japan, my guy? Dang, what times? What time zone you at? Yeah. You could admit that it's shrunken heads and say that they make a promise for when she dies. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. See, it's weird because like I like the shrunken head concept because it's kind of weird. It's a little bit out there, right? But it kind of weirds a lot of people out way too much from the beginning. If I try explaining it to them instead of them reading it, they're like, you know what I mean? So I think I might keep it in for a bit later. So I like your way of like keeping a promise. So maybe she gets saved by a man. However, it comes with a certain condition. As they make a promise. Make a promise for what to do with her? What to do with your corpse after you're dead? You know, like make a promise for after she passes away. After she passes away. Maybe. It says hopefully y'all have the test done because I'll be on tomorrow, and y'all got to hear my goblin voice. Oh man, I'm so excited for it. And we get to hear you scream in pain too, all Peppers. I ain't losing, man. I'm the winner. I just can pray, man. My English. Oof, yikes. Anyways. So on the brink of starvation, a young girl gets saved by a man when it comes to a certain condition. Oh, however, it comes with a condition. Maybe not. It comes with a condition. It comes with a cost. Or it comes with a cost. Maybe a cost. As they make a promise for after she. Oh man, it sounds so stilted though. In my current time. Oh, you're an Australian date. Oh, that's right. From Australia. That's right. That's right. That explains why I thought you were in Japan time for a second, because it's very close from what I believe, right? Daylight saving ends in a month, and we go forward an hour, lol. I hate daylight saving so much, man. It screws me up all the time. I'm trying to communicate with people. Lynn says, oh, I have 2 buddies in Queensland. Sorry, the name's Queensland sounds funny to me. Alright, so how it comes with a cost. You know, I want to read the comments of this series real fast, see if people commented what their favorite moments are on this. Oh shit, I didn't put in, oh fuck, I put my, what's it called, here, tell me your favorite moments so I can make a video trying to get people into it. Tell me it over, and then I can put my Twitch in there. Let's go. I thought I did it sooner, but I keep forgetting. Alright, and someone says, who put tears in my pillow? I know, dude. I love that. It says, well, story did what it promised in the title, I guess. Sad, man. Feels sad. Yeah. I remember when I was first doing it, I had to put the tags in there. I put in tragedy because I read the ending of it, and I knew it was going to be like, sad. So I'm like, I'll put it in there. But I feel like it's kind of spoiling it. Kind of right, but you know. Only in the eastern half of Australia has daylight savings too, so it's confusing sometimes. That's terrible. Not even all of you guys are on the same time zone. That's cursed. That's so cursed. Screw that noise. All right, let's see here. Ooh, this might be a cool part right here, right? Because they're like, oh, makes a promise for after pass away. Whatever, I'll fix it later. But like, oh, then she hears rumors, like the young girl hears rumors, and right here it says, oh, I heard that he's a true savage that decorates his house with the heads of his victims. I wondered if he has the heads of his wife and his child displayed somewhere in there too. And says, come on, stop staring. If he notices, he'll add us to the collection, you know. Let's go quickly. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. All right, let's think here. Girls hear the rumors that he what's it called, decorates his house, or maybe he furnishes his house. Maybe that he furnishes his house with the heads of his victims. There, I like that. I think it's pretty cool. Oh wait, no, how do I spell furnish? Furnish is no. I'm getting a thing trying to tell me to correct it, but I think I'm correct. Some people need that trigger warning. I wish I did for Pun Pun. Yeah, I don't know. I always hear from the trigger warning. Oh, Barrett says has to go. Says I gotta go. Have fun, yeah, dude. I appreciate stopping by the stream, man, and making the test. So hopefully you'll be able to show up tomorrow, and we can do that test live. And hopefully I don't have to cry eating peppers. So yeah, have a good one, man. Thank you. I said, oh shit, one more thing, Paradox. Look for TL6 soon. Okay, cool. I wish I had that. Oh, never mind. Shut up. Anyways, I think it sounds pretty good. It's a good way to create some kind of suspense for the story, you know? Like, oh my god, what's going on with this guy? This guy seems a little bit off. Now I think about it, it is kind of a theme going on at the beginning that this guy might seem kind of a bit unstable. Something's going on with him. I think maybe I should play into that with the first video right here. Of trying to make it seem like, oh, she's with this guy but seems kind of suspicious. You know what? Right here. Like, starving alone in a band on the brink of starvation, a girl gets saved by a young man. But like the man isn't maybe isn't what he seems to be. I'm trying to think of a word here. It's like, how can I put it? It's like he's like unsettling, so to speak. Like he's a little bit mysterious, you know? Or maybe I could say like, oh, but he has a, I don't want to say he has a secret because he's very open about it. Like they make a promise about it right from the beginning. But his character is one to call to question? Nah. You saved my man, but there's something eerie, frightening about him. Maybe that one. Like, there's something, but there's something eerie. I don't know what's eerie. Eerie, I guess. Frightening about him. It says, hi man, thanks for translating this manga. I love it and enjoy very much reading it. Dude, T-Pex TV. Thank you for that, man. I really appreciate it. Nice words, dude. Thank you so much. And I'm very happy you got to enjoy it, man. Hopefully I made you cry like a bitch. Oh man, looking in the comments where I hear people saying they're sad, tearing up, gives me a smile on my face. I don't know if I'm sadistic, but it just makes you feel happy. Anyways, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Cinewolf says, has an unsettling pastime. Perhaps. That's not bad. Like, as maybe instead of just unsettling, maybe I can use a stronger word. Let me think about it for a second. Phil says, yo, so many people came because of it. Not like heroin, huh? I mean, a lot of people came with heroin. Heroin was pretty big. I think the ending of heroin got like 25. It was fucking crazy, dude. One thing though is that people actually like the series. A lot of people hate read the previous thing I was working on. You meant on stream? Sorry, I'm a bit confused about what you mean. A lot of people came because of it. I thought it was like one of my more popular series. But anyways, I want to see if new comments came on here. I love looking at them. It was a really good read. Thank you for translating this. Oh, hey, he followed earlier. Very, very cool guy. Thank you for translating this manga. Oh, all the sad faces. And the sad face again. I love the sad faces. If you guys are able to come on the website, I think it'd be great if you guys spam just the sad face on there. I'm glad Fluggo invited me. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, man. I'm glad that you're glad that Fluggo invited you here. Heck yeah. Alright, so... Ooh, maybe I can remove this right here. Okay. I think I'm cooking up something. I'm cooking up something. Like Cinewolf says, has a job that sends people running. Maybe. We'll see how we can blend these last two sentences here, right? So we got here. There's something eerie and frightening about him. Like she saves. Oh, right here, right? He saves her, but it comes with like It comes with what's called comes with a, I don't say condition or a term, but like maybe they form in a. It comes with a cost that'll send a shiver through anyone's spine. Maybe it's a bit different, but maybe I can have a bit of that fear in that one as well, or like, oh, they make a this cost, just make this agreement. But it's like sinister, so to speak. I can make it sound like it's like an evil thing he's trying to do. Like, oh, I'll do this thing for you, but like, it's a catch-22. I'm very zazzed. I don't even know why zazzed. I managed to find you, right as you were starting by sheer dumb luck. Oh, that's great. That's great. And normally I stream way earlier, so usually I finish around the time you came in. So it was very lucky for sure. Let's see here. He saves her, but comes at a cost. I'll send a shiver through anyone's spine. So she doesn't quite understand. Maybe I don't have to say that. Doesn't quite understand them. I could leave that out, right? And next one says, like, the young girl hears rumors that he furnishes his house with the heads of his victims. How does she respond to that? She starts freaking, like, guts. Okay. Terrified and curious, she tries to learn more about the secrets this man is hiding. Right there. And then I can mention, like, oh, she got, it was called found out. Like, he was like, he caught her and warned her not to go in certain areas, right? I think I like that. Said, zazzed is happy mixed with excited buzz. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a cool word. I like that. Very terrifying curiosity learns more about the secrets this man is hiding. There's another word I could use after that. Like, it's like but. Maybe I'm using but too much. However, I meant interrupts. Or maybe interrupts. Warns her not to go snooping around, especially in his quote-unquote workshop. I like that. Okay, I think we're getting something here. I think this is pretty good. I think we're like 40%, maybe 60% done with the video. I don't want to make it drag out too much. I think the shorter videos do better, you know? I want to leave enough mystery in there where it makes you want to read more, if you get what I mean. So the vibe of this video right now is definitely like, oh, this girl's like fucking, you know what I mean? Or actually, maybe I could finish it relatively soon. What I could do as well, right? I could mention how this guy's supposed to be a doctor, right? And then when he's diagnosing the girl, it figures out, oh, you only have like a few years left to live. Maybe I could do that. I put like, oh, it's revealed that his occupation is a doctor, and he diagnoses a different word, isn't it? He like inspects her, and finds that she's gravely ill and has around 3 years left to live. I feel like I dragged it out a bit too much, right? Oh, I love this ending right here, man. Oh, I love this ending so much. Oh. But maybe that could be a way I could end it, where I can be like, oh, would she be able to figure out like the mysteries of this house before time has expired, or will something else get to her? I think I'm definitely misleading what type of the manga's vibe is, but I feel like they'll understand that the moment they start reading it, if you get what I mean. So now I have to debate. Oh, you guys can't see it. I realized this entire time you guys can't see it. Oh, that's that's a massive L in my hand. There we go. That's what I was doing this whole time. When I was talking about stuff, I was writing it down the entire time. So yeah. Thank you for still staying in and not just clicking away of me just talking with nothing going on. But yeah, that's what I was looking at. Anyways, that being said, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Let me open this up real quick. Let me just like move it off to the side. Let me think here real quick. No, what's a better way I can make it enticing? But before that, I use bathroom break request. All right, one quick second. Alright, I have returned. So, let's see where I left off at. Let me try using my brain cells here for a bit. It's revealed as let me see. Is it meant to say something instead of just thing before eerie? Probably. Let me take a look here. But there's something eerie. Yes, thank you. And so it's revealed his occupation as a doctor, and he inspects her and finds out that she's gravely ill. Maybe what I could do, right? I could keep it as like a bit of a mystery of like, oh man, is this guy like terrifying, whatever, right? Or I can have the video end on a happy note with right here with her trauma, right? Like having a nightmare, she's like it's flashbacks of when she was like beaten and abused, right? Let's see right here. That's what this is right here. It's her remembering her past. He comes over and he's like, he's like fake smile, but then because the things I want to show that he's very, how I put it, compassionate, that he does very much think about her, because this whole like up until now he's supposed to be viewed as this monster, something scary about him, that he's not very nice, but it's very humanizes him, where it makes him think, it reveals to the reader that hey, this guy doesn't just care about keeping her as a head, but is interested in her as a person. Anyways, let me take a look at the comments and see if people share their favorite moments or not. I'm curious. Wait, he doesn't feel any joy in making strong heads anymore. Man peaked in life then. I think it's different. I think it's more so that he's mourning the loss of Rain, and that he isn't doing the heads out of joy like before, or joy, or satisfaction like before, instead as a way to fulfill his duty preserving heads. Rain had assumed, Rain had felt. There we go. Because right here, Rain said before, oh, it's right. Because if you put me into like a head or so, I'll be able to stay with you forever, right? Like she used it as a way of staying immortal, like, and like always stay. I'll always be with you if you keep ahead of me, right? And so she thinks what he's doing is something that's very like magnificent. And so he's not doing heads because he wants to, but more so out of the obliged sense of duty, like Rain said. So that's what I think. So, yeah. I think here, I just wonder if this is a good place to end the video, or do I keep dragging it out? I know I shouldn't drag it out too much, but I don't want to keep it too short. But let me write down the script anyways and see what you guys think about it. So, she has nightmares of her past being beaten and bruised. Like, abruptly, she gets woken up by the man, right? So right here, she gets woken up by it. She proceeds to give this false smile that everything is okay. And then here, I'll try to write it pretty like rough, and then we can try making it sound a bit nicer afterwards, right? So she gives this false smile. He's able to look right past it and can tell she's traumatized, I suppose, right? But he comes to her and reassures her that this house and him, I guess I say and him, like this house is nothing to be afraid of. And that she's safe. You see, what did he say exactly over here? This house isn't scary, nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I could just quote that. Reassures her that this house isn't scary and there's nothing to be afraid of. And then with that, maybe we can have a bit of a closer where it's a bit like like, oh, but like, is this mysterious man as like reassuring as it comes off as it is, or is there perhaps something a bit more like sinister underlying? You know what I mean? Creating that mystery of like, oh, really to figure out like, oh, is this guy like actually insane, putting the heads of his victims in there and saying, oh, don't come to my workshop. You know what I mean? That can create a good like question. Creates a bit of that story. I think like that. This man as caring as he tries to come off as, or are the rumors true about him? He decorates his house with heads. I mean, I don't know. I'm just restating too much. He said right here, sensing her trauma, he offers her a place of his home until her death. He asks for a favor in return when her time comes. Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I think though, ask for a favor. He offers her a place in his home until her death. You know what? I like that. I like that. I'm saving that. I'm gonna replace this one up here. Wait. Wait. Oh, you want to keep that as like the last sentence, maybe? Which part do you want that to be a part of exactly? Oh, I guess. Yeah, it does make sense. All right. Up here. Sensing your trauma. I don't know about the sensing your trauma part. Maybe that could be a bit different. As much as like, oh, do you sense trauma, or do you just see us like a homeless, ragged girl on the street? If you get what I'm trying to say. I think maybe that's what. Maybe like seeing this helpless girl. Maybe that could be like, oh, like, oh. Yeah, seeing this helpless girl, he offers her a place in his home until her death. In his home. But maybe but until her death, he asks for a favor in return when her time comes. Right here. And until her death, he asked for a favor one time. Oh, favor. Get out of here, bro. English spelling. Let's go. I think it's for the most part mostly good though. Is there something more sinister under? There we go. It's color and favor. Get that out of here, bro. Get that out of here. Color, COLOR. The way it's meant to be. Do you say, oh hey, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color, bro? What's your favorite? Not favor. Favor. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Favor. I was thinking it'd go well around when she gives a false smile. The thing is, he offers her home right in the beginning. He doesn't offer it, what's called, because he's like, oh hey, you can sleep in my bed. Oh, by the way, now you can stay at my home. If you get what I mean, it feels a little bit out of order. Detroit, become our. Human become Detroit. Detroit? I don't know. But yeah, no, like I think the sentence you said is really good. Maybe we can take bits and pieces and move it around a little bit. Anyways, so this is the ending I got right here. I said, oh, chapter got mixed in my brain. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're very tired. Yeah, isn't it super late over there, man? Dang. Dude, again, thank you for staying on the stream, man. I really appreciate it. But right here, so like the ending I want to get here is like, oh, is this man as caring as he tries to come off as, or are the rumors true about him? Is there something more sinister hiding underneath that caring shell? Ooh, that sounds kind of spicy if you ask me, man. I think I'm a fan of it. Detroit, where RoboCop thrives. God bless. Oh man. I said almost 3 a.m., but I'm having a blast, so worth it. Hey, that's a big compliment, dude. I really appreciate you having a blast. Thank you. Oh, genuinely, dude. Thanks. Yes. All right. Anyways, so I think that's good closer right there. But I should say like, oh, the manga's called Rain's End. Subscribe for more. Haha. Yeah, subscribe for more. Haha. Yeah, let's do that. Real fast, in case someone has just came in, I got a YouTube. Subscribe, please. I appreciate it. This is where the video is gonna be uploaded to. I think for the most part, the script is good, so we gotta get images. I'm gonna whip up the video editor, and then we can go into that real fast. Let me take a look at the comments again real fast. I was like updating, seeing if anyone said anything new. Nothing new yet. Oh, it is what it is. Let me whip up the video editor, and then we can start working on that. Oh, actually, I gotta do audio recording first. Actually, this is the part I hate the most, is recording my audio, because I'll listen back to it and I'm like, oh man, I hear way too much of my voice in that one. Ew, that sounds gross. And I'll just keep doing something over and over and over again. I won't do it now, like this time, because I don't want the next hour of the streams being me saying the same things over and over again. That kind of suck. So you're gonna whip up Audacity real quick. Alright, and with that, I should be able to do this. Let me say it once, and then I can probably figure out if there's anything we should adjust or not. One thing I think about is all the images coming up with us, but should be fine. Anyways, starving, alone, and abandoned. On the brink of starvation, a young girl gets saved by a man. But there's something eerie, frightening about him. Seeing this helpless girl, he offers her a place in his home, and until her death, he asks for a favor in return for when her time comes. The young girl hears rumors that he furnishes her. Fuck. This is one thing I'm gonna hate when I'm recording, is I keep doing stuff like that. It should be fine. Ain't nothing good old water can't do. One thing I wonder if I should keep a slower pace or a faster pace. So 1 second. Astonished Corn says, hi. I want to offer promotion of your channel viewers. Whatever, dog. I mean, hey, you have a pleasant voice, so at least it wouldn't be horribly grating to hear the same thing the next couple dozen times. Dog, I really appreciate that's the biggest compliment I got, dog. Thank you. With me, because everyone says when you hear your voice, it makes you feel kind of off, right? So I get that a lot when I'm trying to like edit this part of the video. I listen to it and I'm like, oh, I hear myself over and over. I don't like hear my voice. It makes me feel like goosebumps, I guess you could say, right? But dude, I appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Mr. Nope just says, oh boy, a bot. What? A bot? No, Astonish is a long-time viewer. Definitely a really big fan of the channel, for sure. Anyways. Here, I'm gonna give one quick recording of it and we take a look at it. So, Oh, never mind. Lynn says, Leo, help, my brain is fried. Should I word? Okay. Oh, no, he's sort of. Wait. I gotta look at this word real quick. I don't know what this means. Let me see if I can quickly help out Lynn here real quick. Some live Japanese translation. So yeah, hanshoku. Oh, that's right. Hanshoku shippai. Okay. Should I word hanku shippai? Something about breeding abomination. Full sentence is やっぱり同類族がいいって思わせる詮索だったが Okay, it's so hard to read what I'm looking at here. I'm gonna copy paste this real quick so I can actually read it. It said it's a comedy manga and the speaker is sort of vulgar. Okay, let me take a look at that. Cinewolf says, yes, my voice sounds deeper internally than externally. And it's much of a pain to hear it recorded. Same here, man. I hear my voice. I'm like, man, I sound kind of deep, bro. I sound pretty masculine, dog. I feel pretty good. And then I hear myself, and I'm like, my voice is very high. I'm like, fuck. Oh, man. Anyways, so, やっぱり同色がいいって思わせる like something. So like, oh, you made me believe that, like, oh, I knew you'd make me think, what's called, 同種族, like, both races are equal races? What does this dole mean? Wait, what the fuck? Same. I guess both. I guess like, oh, I knew you make me think both those races were good. Sakusen dattan daga, like it was the strategy, but この繁殖失敗もいいもんだろ. What the fuck is he trying to say? And then he says, oh, the failed breeding is also fine, right? What? Oh yeah, sorry. Speaker is saying them. Okay. Says like, oh, maybe I should like. Oh wait. Like, oh, I knew the plan. I knew the tactic of making them think that both those races were good, but this breeding has failed. I need to see the sentence, man. The result is the slime and the mermaid hooked up. What the fuck? Oh my god, I need to see this sentence. Actually, do you mind being send me the page for it? I'm actually very curious, man. What is this? It sounds very interesting. Jesus Christ. Let me send it to me on Discord real quick, and I can like put it up on here. Anyways, Rain's had real fast. Am I right? Let me see if I can read this out real fast. Try to get it recorded. So, starving, alone and abandoned, on the brink of starvation, a young girl gets saved by a man, but there's something eerie, frightening about him. Seeing this helpless girl, he offers her a place in his home, and until her death, he asks for a favor in return for when her time comes. The young girl hears rumors about how he furnished. Fuck. Damn it. I was close. Okay. I think I can just edit parts of it out. I'll just go until the part I messed up at. Just please tell me it was some kind of slime. Just on the tip of a mermaid's tail. We can hope, man. Actually, can I even show us, when I get the image, I have to pray I'm able to show it in stream. How bad is it? Oh wait, you guys can see everything on my screen, isn't it? Alright, what's the page you want in particular? I'm not gonna go through everything on screen. So just show me that one page where that thing's from, and I can like take a look at it. Dude, can I help you translate this series, please? This looks like a blast to read. This looks like a blast to do. Oh my god. Last page? Okay. Let's see. I think this is it. So, right here. Wait, is this it? Okay, it is. So, it says, Shousen. It's like after all. Zashi no furoku. Zashi no furoku wa, I don't know. Appendix. Oh, extra of a newspaper or magazine. Oh, okay. Mayusuba. Eyebrow spit. That's literally what it means. Mayusuba. What the fuck is that? Oh, dubious tale. Questionable information. Oh, okay. Like, it's a little questionable what I'm reading in here. Like, oh, like, この繁殖心配も I think I understand this way more now. I think I understand this more. So, Lynn, make sure I understand the context of what's going on here. So there's a book here, right? About this, like, how to wait. What's this? Here says issues like a kohai. I need to figure out what that means. I forgot. Or it means like interactions, doesn't it? I believe it's like a relationship, I guess. Crossbreeding. wait. I need to see what it means by itself. Mating. Oh, okay. It means mate. Okay. So mating between interspecies or so, or weird species. He's saying this magazine is feeble. It's probably fake bad info. It says mixed breeding, interracial mating. Okay, see, yeah. Fogo says we can't do that to some animals. They said. Well, things he said right here. Wait, yape adult. Like the tactic of what's it called? Making them think that it's fine to do it with both breeds is good, but this kind of it's called making them fail and breeding in this way is also amazing. All right, so I think I got this. I can word it more naturally now, right? So like, is he trying to make it so they can't breed? What's his goal here? What, is he like a villain or so? I want to know like what's he coming in with? What kind of a thought process, I guess. I said no. There's a page like we can't do that. We can't do that. Just some animals. They said. The next line is we actually do it like animals. Huh? He's the main character and just a weirdo. Needs comic book. Okay. So wait, now it's last sentence. For some reason, it confused me a little bit as well. Wait, it means Japanese kind of screwed me up a little bit, doesn't it? Wait. Who wrote this book, by the way? Do you guys know who did it or no? He had two Dulala. I don't know what Dulala hens is. Copulate. I don't know what that is. That's what he did. That was in chapter 2. I haven't read a single chapter. He said breedent. He said breedent. Oh my god. Oh wait. I think I get it. 'Cause if he's supposed to be weird here, right? It says Kona Hanshoku Shippai. It's like, oh, making them breed. I think what it was is what's it called? He tried to make them what's called breed. It's like, oh yeah, you guys should probably breed using the same race, right? But you know, making them breed with not the same race is kind of hot though. If you get, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of a little spicy. So I guess it's the fact that he's getting off with the fact that like these different species are doing it. So if he's supposed to be a weirdo, he's like, it's kind of saucy, isn't it? I think that's what he's trying to get at. When we say that's fair, that's the idea. The book was initially supposed to be like teaching them how to breed, I guess you could say. It's supposed to, oh, if you're a mermaid, do another mermaid or so, right? No, is this the book say interspecies though? Because like Ishizu, I thought it means like just a strange races or so. Like if you're not human or so, you're considered strange. Not like interspecies. Ishizu. I don't find. Oh, never mind. I don't even know what that word is. Wait. Different kinds. Different kinds of races? Huh. Just, yeah. I know his original intention was a slime to get with his own kind. But I think in the end, he's like, fuck it. Now I don't have to deal with it vibe. I don't even think it's, I don't know, it feels like he's enjoying it. Like, look at, like, he has like the little, like the shoujo like colors everywhere and all that. I think he's getting off to it to some degree. Or thinks it's very funny. So maybe it could say like sort of here like in the end Sashino feels like Mayudaro. I forgot what food extra, so like at the end seems like the newspaper, it's not a newspaper, it's an article though. It's like, oh, the book was filled with misinformation, huh? Like the idea to begin with, the idea at first was to get all the same races to intermingle with each other, and then last one could be like, but you know, it's called having them interbreed is kind of spicy in its own right. I kind of like oh, having them interbreed is spicy. I think it'd be pretty funny if he says that. Says he got the smug shoujo look going on. Yeah, he does. I love it. Says, oh yeah, makes sense. Seri does look disgusted with them. Yeah. Well, you know, it's just like disgusted says ooh ah. I mean, it's kind of like surprised, but like I could see that as well. It's exactly the kind of Edo game they're like, yeah, buddy. Oh my god. So yeah, I think that'd be my translation of it. I'm pretty sure. Again, to be super certain, I have to read everything, but like I like the idea of translating the last bit as like, man, having them what's it called having them like interbreed like that is spicy in its own right, but it's supposed to be like or maybe it ain't so bad. Kind of like the vibe of like, oh, this is good in its own right. This is a fun manga. Chapter 4 dropped today. Yeah, this sounds like a lot of fun, man. I gotta read this. Fuck. Wrap the name of it in here so I can take a look at it later. If anyone's curious, they can like read it as well. Anyways, Rain's head, am I right? Oh, one sec. I gotta open this back up. All right. We gotta write a script. let's hear this out. How do I do this at first? If I remember how to. And it looks like it's just not working. Okay, you know what? That's fine. You're gonna have trouble with it. I need like restart my computer. Screw that noise. I'm not doing that. But what we can do is set up transitions. That's fine. So we can open up this, right? I said, oh, by the way, thank you for helping. Yeah, of course, man. No problem, man. Dude, thanks for showing me that. That was a lot of fun. That was really funny to look at. So looking over here, we can find some images and we can yoink them into this. So if I say like, oh, abandoned and alone. So by all means, if you guys are able to like show some like images that you guys think are good or recall certain parts, let me know about it and I can drag it onto here. So I'm thinking right here for the first one, like, oh, abandoned and alone. What's my first script? I need to whip up my script as well. I keep forgetting it. And starving, alone, and abandoned. And maybe it could show this girl right here. The scene. So with my snip tool. Do that. Save this. And this is why my computer gets such a mess. Oh, we got such a mess with this. Granted, I should probably just show particular things of everything on my screen though. So 1 second as I adjust this. 1 quick second. So display capture, I'm turning that off. But now I need to go to the, oh, there we go. Change this over to, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. There we go. All right, this is excellent. I said, I'm a gamer. I know all about Mess 8. Mess 8. Pardon me? Oh, this is boy. Cloud Meadow. I don't know if Cloud Meadow is. I'm confusing by Mess 8. Well. Anyways, what I can do now, take that previous image, go over here with the girl, drag her onto here, change the timeline. Oh, I need to move stuff around. Oh man, I want to make it into a YouTube short, keeping it pretty like short. So I'm gonna keep it in portrait mode, set it to edit. I do wonder, since I'm here, I can probably teach people how to what's it called? If anyone's curious about editing, ask me questions and maybe I can help you with it. I'm not very like versed in it. I'm still pretty new, but hey. Cinewolf says closed captioning legit saving me from missing anything as ads run lol. Oh, that's convenient. That's convenient. At least people can still like stay up to tune with what's going on. I do wonder how accurate are the closed captioning. I wonder if it's like accurate at all or if it's pretty bad because I speak very fast. So I can see it having trouble. Alright, I'm thinking this, right? As it comes on, I think it should, if I look at filters here, oh, I have to move everything. So video transitions. Not zoom in. I'm thinking like it comes up. Oh, maybe if I make this bigger, I'll be able to see. No, sorry. Oh, slide up. There we go. Do that right at the beginning. So it comes up. I think I dig that. And then what I'll do is I can like scroll from the top of the video as it goes down. So to do that, I go over to the image, click video, transform. So I go from the beginning of this, right? I'm thinking zoom it from up here, right? And then as the video plays out, I can like slowly go down. Something like oh, abandoned, starved, alone. There we go. There's three words. I can have it scroll down here, right? That's pretty good. So like that. The whole idea is keep everything moving, right? And then says, y'all need a CC with me. I'm a grandma. I don't think it's that bad, dude. I think it's pretty good. I like your accent anyways. Cinewolf says, they're pretty accurate, but you gotta be a fast reader to keep up with them because of how much they suddenly scroll. Oh, I see. Well, at least it's accurate. That's what matters most. I'm very happy it's accurate, but hey, at least you become a fast reader at the end of my streams, am I right? That's pretty good. I always got curious to see if it got some like really bad translations or not, so I'm glad it's good. So looking back at the script here, so if I look at this, it says starving, alone, abandoned, on the brink of starvation, a young girl gets saved by a man, but there's something eerie and frightening about him. So right here with like her getting saved, maybe I can show this guy like with her, right? Kind of like talking to her. So I'm thinking maybe with the eerie part, I want to find some parts of him that seem kind of sus, you know, or parts of him where he like looks evil, so to speak. I think it's kind of cool. There's not much of that in the series, but maybe I could find something here. It says I'm a fast reader anyways. Oh, there you go. Convenient. Man, that's something I gotta do with more Japanese, man. Fuck. Because I'm such a slow reader when it comes to it. I need to improve it. Ugh. Anyways, let me take this image right here. Like, oh, so you can find this man, right? So here, I save this. Now I yoink it down over here. You guys can't see it. I'm very sorry. I don't want to show everything on my computer for the obvious reasons. There we go. And so with this, see, I didn't know how to do this last time when I first made the video. I kind of just winged it, so to speak. See, what I could do is have it scroll, and it comes over to the guy, right? I just have to figure out how long is it gonna be for. So what was the script? Normally I do the voice first, so I know where to end everything up. I'm kind of winging everything. So on the brink of starvation, a young girl gets saved by a man. All right, so on the brink of starvation, a young girl gets saved by a man. There we go. And by the end of this, I can zoom all the way over here. And then I have a little transition where it kind of like cuts off to them speaking here. So let's take a look here. Zooms down there. Yeah, I think I like that. I want to keep this like blur effect where everything around them, you can see like the image behind them. Adds a bit more life to it. I don't want to keep it super zoomed in where you can't see properly. It says they're also slightly faster than my actual video feed, so often gives me info before I hear it. That bad Aussie internet keeps it interesting. Oh no, is Aussie internet that bad? I remember I listened to, it's called Trash Taste. So one of the guys on there, the anime man, Joey, right? He was talking about how when he used to upload a video, he had to upload it at nighttime because it'd take like 8 hours. So he'd wake up and then the video would almost be done rendering. I mean, that is cursed to me, man. Thankfully my internet is not that cursed. I'm kind of blessed to have like the decent American overpriced internet. If not, this stream literally wouldn't be possible. And what kind of effect should be cool with this I could add on here? Thinking the mosaic blur looks like hentai now. That is terrible. Let's see here. Glow? No, not glow. See, the thing is, I know how to do things. I have to figure out where everything is. That's my main problem. I don't know where it all is quite yet. Not a filter though. Huh? Where is everything? I remember I got on a call with someone. I was trying to teach him how to do some video editing, right? I'm like, yo, dog, this is how you do the thing, right? And it took me forever to try to show him it, where it came to the point where I couldn't show him how to do it on his computer. So I whipped it up myself. to go do it myself. Cause sometimes it's hard to explain things to people. Today, man, I'm gonna head off. Food is here. Great talking to you. Can't wait to be on stream tomorrow, dude. I am so excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow is definitely gonna be one hell of a stream, man. Especially with the little test I got. Oh, one thing I should probably do: set up a bunch of questions for tomorrow's interview. So definitely excited for that. Anyone's curious, Lynn's been translating for around like 10 years or so. So tomorrow's gonna be an interview and follow. I'm going live with her tomorrow with that. Cinewolf says, it's definitely not great. I almost always have a delay compared to other countries when watching streams, regardless of the streamer's country. Yeesh. Man, unlucky, dude. I know for me, feeling watching a delay in the stream always feels kind of off sometimes with me. I know I'll be watching it and I'm like, oh man, I'm watching this person. I'll send a message and then I wait. And then I wait. And then it comes up on screen. I'm like, man, this feels weird. But again, it's kind of its own charm when it comes to like streams, isn't it? Also, wow, I really can't find this. I really thought I was gonna find it much sooner. I thought it was gonna be like an instant. Oh, I know where everything is now. I'm experienced, but clearly not. It says thank you and think of questions, everyone, if it please. Actually, so the last stream I had, right, when I was with my teacher, I only got like a few things come in mind. Yeah, all right, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna zoom in on this. I'm gonna quickly try to do this. When I zoom in on this, I have all the options on here, and it makes it like 1 trillion times easier to do all this. So generators, I don't think it's under any of these though. Yeah, so it's not any of those. I thought it was under effects, not effects, one below it, but I kept zooming in on there over and over again. I couldn't find it, and I'm kind of sick of looking at that. I feel like I'm going insane. It says, I resign myself to my delayed fate at this point. It's always funny to watch Aussie streamers play games and get a little sad / angry at the lag our bad internet causes. It is pretty entertaining. I think every single Aussie hates their internet, and seeing them like rant about things is pretty entertaining. Same with seeing angry Aussies where it's I feel like they're very like colorful with their language, if you get what I mean. The way they speak, and it's like swear. The way they swear, I think, is pretty funny in my opinion. I'm thinking I'm about to say screw it. I just go to the next part of the video, so I'm gonna do this part later because this is weird. Again, I remember I found this instantly. Like when I found this effect, I was just going through video editing, trying out different aspects, saw a thing that looks cool. I'm gonna try this thing out. Cool, that's nice. And thought I'd always remember it, and I just don't. Or maybe what I could do is like open up a previous video I did and just see where I did it over there. Yeah. It says, oh, I love to use nonsensical swears. All right, what's your favorite ones? As an Aussie, I want to hear your favorite swears. Or like when they just kind of like ramble off about things. I think it's so good. I think it's the accent as well. Some about the Aussie accents I think is very entertaining for me. Oh, box blur. Oh, is this it? Maybe? Lens blur. No. Again, I thought it had something to do with filling or something like that. I remember roughly the name of it, but I don't exactly remember it. Oh, my favorite ones to use in college, 17, 18, was cotton muffin. Oh, it's great. I grade my friends. Greet your friends with it like daily. Oh, what's up, you fucking cunt muffin? Oh man, I feel like as an American, I can't say the word cunt. I think it's just kind of blinking Phil. There we go. I think this is it. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels good. That took me way too long to find. Way too long to find. Oh, heck yeah, man. All right, so well, that in now. Effects, blinking on. Where is it? Blend the edges. See, I want to make it look better. Blur background. Yeah, I want to blur background a bit. Fade. No, that's fine. I don't like how it cuts off some of the sides of it. But oh well. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. I can live with this. I can live with. So let's see how this looks. So it cuts over. There we go. There we go. Oh, that took so long. There we go. Now I can properly do this. Is it, I had a convo with my housemate about it the other day, and how we think it's a bit bull. That's seen as so vulgar. I think it's like it depends. Like, what is it vulgar over in like Australia? 'Cause I feel like they have a tolerance for like vulgarity compared to other countries. I think Australia and like certain parts of Europe are the most like open when it comes to that type of stuff. All right, so the next sentence it says, but there's something eerie, frightening about him. So let's see here. What's frightening about? It's finally like a good image where he looks kind of terrifying. Not terrifying, but like he seems kind of scary, I guess you could say. I know you have like a few moments like that where like, maybe he looks kind of stern sometimes and come off as a bit like much. Also, a quick question right here. Yo, is this Dolores? I think about it, this head right here, isn't that Dolores? I think so, but I'm not entirely sure. I said the longest part about editing, other than trying to figure out things taking way too long like I did with me before, but is the fact that I had to like look over something so many different times, like just trying to find all the material to edit with. That is definitely the hardest bit when it comes for editing for me. I'm pretty sure Dolores did. Yeah, right? I think it's so cool. I caught on to that. Ooh, this might be a good one right here. Oh, maybe something sinister about it. I can show him this part with the knife and with the hat. Ooh, okay, you know what? I like that. I think I'll drag this scene in here. So as I continue, drop that onto the timeline. I like the knife. The knife seems pretty cool. And then I can kind of reveal that he's like slicing open someone's head. Without context, he's kind of fucked. You know? So it's kind of like showing the reader like, oh, this guy is cursed. Graham, once they start reading it, they'll understand, oh, there's consent with it, I suppose. Again, slide left. And then with it, we can have it zoom in. Let's see how it looks here. Start around over here. Like that. I think that amount of length is fine. And we have it scroll by slow showing the knife, right? I think we should have the same effect as before. We're kind of like showing everything around it. If I can find it again. No, dog, not this again. Not this again. Where was it? It was Blank Phil. What was the name of it? Something Phil. I'll type it in. Blank. Oh, why didn't I do that to begin with? That's so much easier. There we go. Oh, it's not doing the thing though. Oh well. Let's see here. So from here, maybe I didn't press transform. Or the little key thing. The keyframe. And then it slides over the knife, and then I can show it with the body. Oh, it says I'll disconnect from server, connected. The stream is still live, right? Hello? I think we're good. I'm pretty sure we're good. All right, here, let me take a look over at the comments again. I wonder if anyone else commented for it. So, goddamn. I love this comment right here. I love this comment. Just this goddamn with a crying. Oh my god. It says alive and kicking. Yes, still running. Yeah, okay, good. Thankfully, nothing happened to my stream. That's good. Alright, Alflunk says, that was truly amazing, well written and drawn story. I expected it to have me crying in the end, but it was definitely a somewhat sweet and wholesome ending. I did really enjoy the entire read. Thank you to everyone who worked on making the translation on the manga. Me and Fluggle. Especially at Rhythm for accompanying me in the journey that was this manga. Hey, dude. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. And Roger says, I'm so conflicted. It was a good read, but I'm so confused now. How? What is he confused about? Wait. What are you confused about exactly? Yeah, right here. Oh, I think it's kind of cool. He's like, oh, I expected to have me crying in the end, right? But it was kind of sweet and wholesome. I think the series had a really good ending in the sense of like, it didn't just make you feel sad. It wasn't just trying to be like, I think a lot of people had the assumption that once it ended, it was gonna like rub in your face, she's dead now, Loma. Like, try to twist the knife. But instead, it was like, oh, I want to become a head. I'm fine with it. I lived a good life, and that was my, that type of a thing, right? And then with the final chapter, it was kind of like showing that she left a good impact on him after she was gone, and therefore it's supposed to be viewed as like this happy ending, right? But again, we're still sad because she's gone, and so it's like it's a good blend. I can't see it ending any other way, honestly. I think they did a really, really good ending with it. So yeah, that's my comments on that. All right, back to this head though, right? And I wonder, right? Should we have the image of like, oh, something eerie, frightening about him? Should we show this first one where there is just someone's head, or the one with the knife with the head, but you don't see what it is exactly? I think maybe that one, maybe the second one I'm thinking of. So if I have this right here, that looks pretty good. I want to try to keep like rain and the text bubble out of it. I wonder, maybe I should keep it quick, or maybe I should flash it in the screen or so. Like, I'm not trying to keep it a secret, but I'm not trying to like, reveal too much of it where it's like, oh man, did I just see that correctly? Knife is a bit more mysterious, I feel. Yeah, I feel like this is a bit more mysterious too, because you don't see what he's cutting exactly, but you can make an assumption of what it is. You know what I mean? So right here, if I save that, the music has ended. I don't like that.
You're back.
You're back. Oh, I love that so much. Oh man. Anyways, so that, oh, there we go. This plays out. How long should it be for it? You see what the text was again, so I can read this out loud and take a guess of how long it should be. Okay, so, but there's something eerie, frightening about him. Okay. Very, very short. So like right here is like, oh, but there's something eerie, frightening about him. Oh, that might be a good length right there. I like that. So with that, you can have it transform from the beginning. See, over here. Okay, I can like go down really quickly. So the knife shows his head. It doesn't show what it is though. I think that might be fine enough. What do you guys think? It's a knife is a bit more mysterious, I feel. It's a head, but no idea it's attached to a body. Oh yeah, that's true, it's true. It doesn't reveal enough that it's just decapitated or so. I gotcha. Alright, so with that in there, what's the next part of the script? It says, the young girl hears rumors that he furnishes his house with heads of his victims. So I probably should go back now to, what's it called? Maybe I should show the heads? Why not? I could just show it, but, ooh, maybe like this thing right here. Maybe like that. I'm not sure if there's as much I need to hide or not. I don't think I need to. So that could be that. I want to go back to the moment where she first hears about it. I think that'd be pretty cool. She gets in there. She hears the rumors around here. Oh fuck. Sorry. Maybe I could have like this image right here, I suppose. I don't like keeping a lot of text on there because when I do the video, I'm gonna be saying my own text on there too. But oh well. Put that on here. There we go. And I think for the effect, it should probably be like a drop down, so it kind of goes smoothly with this one. slide up. There we go. And then for this, I'm thinking maybe we should zoom up on to the top of the text maybe. Thing is, I'm not going to give people enough time to really read it, but it should be fine. Maybe around that much time, I'm thinking. There we go. And with that, I want to put the blank fill so it adds a bit more life to it as well. Maybe I could keep like another image as the background, but maybe it'd be fine. Open FX, blank fill. There we go. Oh, I ruined it. There we go. Maybe I should have this come from up here as the video plays out. Right there. Scrolls down. Let's take a look. It looks pretty good. So I'm gonna take a look at the timing with this. So I said right here, oh, the girl hears rumors. Oh, the young girl hears rumors that he furnishes his house with the heads of his victims. The younger hears rumors that he furnishes his house with the heads of his victims. Oh, it'll be around over here as well. And so I get the next image here of all the different heads. Let me zoom to the right. I don't want it to be like fancy ones. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I could do a fancy one right here. You know what? Maybe zoom in and out. Be more of like a jump scare type of a feel, but zooms in, shows all these different heads going on, and I have like them kind of portray as they come up, come down, you know. So maybe what I could do for this one, it starts zoomed in, but as it continues, it slowly zooms out, right? Zooms out, shows the rest of what's on display. I think like that's pretty good. So let's take a look. It cuts in here, zooms out. I think I like that. I think I'm a big fan of that. So now, if we take a look at the next one. Terrified and curious, she tries to learn more about the secrets that man is hiding. However, the man interrupts her and warns her not to go snooping around, especially in his quote-unquote workshop. One second. Before I forget, I should probably save it. Rain head video 2. Oh. There we go. Ooh, maybe this would be pretty good one right here. Which is a curious snooping around based image right here for trying to like look through. I do wonder, is there more comments? Oh, I love reading comments. I do want to see what this guy meant by he was like confused. Or not. I do wonder, what was all your guys like reaction when you first read the final page of it? Was it sad? Or was it kind of like because for me, I teared up, right? But I still smiled. Like I was like sad, but I still had like this grin on my face while I was doing it. I wonder if I'm alone on that or not. I'm thinking maybe we should have this first one and have like a quick transition to that next one. I like having like a lot of images on there, so it always feels like it's moving. I don't want to just have one image slowly panning out throughout it. I feel like it makes it a bit boring. Especially in YouTube Shorts meta. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, out of order, but I like this. So I'll move this over here. What kind of effect should we have for it? Maybe slide right. No, slide left. Shake things up a little bit. Cinewolf says, it was a bittersweet heart clench that caused me to cry out in both joy and sadness. Aw. Aw. I like the descriptive of like heart clench. I get what you mean by that. Cause like yeah, it's so rare that you find something that makes you cry, but also makes you like feel joy with it. I like how you emphasize the joy with it. You know, I read too much stuff where it's like, oh, they'll try to bait you into crying. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, this thing is sad, right? But I hate it when when the only emotion is sad. I want to also feel several different things. Like when you feel sad, but you also feel scared. Rare, you know what I mean? I think being able to touch with all these several emotions, and that's very, very clever. I think maybe for that long right here, a few seconds, I can alter the position of it to drag out a little bit to the left. As of that, I can then have the next image come over where she's like taking a look at everything. Okay, so I'm a goddamn sucker for a good angsty love, whether platonic or romantic. Oh, sorry, I goddamn sucker for a good angsty love. Give me a recommendation of a love, or we like whether platonic or romantic. Angsty love. I'm trying to think. What do you mean by that? If you can like give me a character from a series, so I can get what you mean. Focus says K. I'll go hit a super. Literally have nothing to drink. What do you mean hit a super? Supermarket? Oh, no, we can't. Cool. Maybe I should keep this part black. Where comes here and she's like taking a look over here, but keeping everything black still keeps it ominous. This is the manga's theme too, of like having everything be black. I remember I was talking to Sheep for a little bit, and she was like, yeah, I can tell this wasn't publishing books because publishers apparently wouldn't allow a manga to have as much black spaces as there is in Rain's Head. Oh, I don't like that actually right here. See this like transition? It's going against the grain. I'm not a fan of it. Let me delete that and slide right. Let's see this. Much better in my opinion. Alright. See you in a few. Alright, nice. Alright. Sounds good. See you in a second. Think here. How should I add on to this? Oh, that's right. So terrified and curious, she tries to learn more about the secrets this man is hiding. And that could be this image right here. However, the man interrupts her and warns her not to go snooping around, especially in this workshop. So let's see here. Oh, I did get a message. I should probably take a look at this real fast. I realized I may have ignored anyone send me a message. Usually when I stream, I'm like, my phone doesn't exist. So my interrupts her. Find a good image of it getting interrupted. I like this image. She looks so cute of her being like bamboozled. I think it's a very good like usage of her being a cat with like the ears and the tail. I like the tail a lot. Again, I want to find a more of a scarier image. You know what I mean? But oh well. Here, new. Maybe I can have this whole image right here. Maybe just this. Yeah, I don't like how the bubbles in there, but it should be fine. I think I kind of ruined the mood of her being so bamboozled right there, you know what I mean? Because I say right here like, oh, what's called, no, the man interrupts her. Warns her not to go snooping around. It sounds so like ominous, you know what I mean? I could probably take things out of order and just find an image of where him looking stern. You know what I mean? I think it was more so accidental that he came across like over here. It's like, hey, I'm gonna be cooped up for my shop for a little while. It's like, oh hey, by the way, I'm gonna go do this thing, not what are you doing? You know? It's a very different feeling to it. Like he's trying to be welcoming. But I want to keep this right. I like this like ominous look he has right here. No, maybe I should have her being bamboozled because it does show that she got found out. I think about it, I think I should keep it. So this one right here, I'm thinking. Yeah, I probably should just zoom in over to him. And as it goes on a little bit, not that much. Maybe I could like zoom in on her being bamboozled. I think it's pretty cute. I like that. There we go. And that's pretty nice. So how does that play out? So it zooms in like that. There we go. And that's pretty good. For to zoom in though like that will be a good editing style. I maybe zoom in like this. Make it quick. Look at the transition, and it's like, whew, I like that. I know it's pretty clean. Okay. Cinewolf says, oh boy, okay, so like off the top of my head, it's like a romantic series that makes your heart clench because of the pain they endure, at the same time, usually providing a very emotional contrast between the sweetness of the romance and the pain or sadness they're experiencing because of it. Ooh, so that's mean by like an angsty romance. I like that. That sounds okay. I have to read more angsty romance. I've been reading too much like slice of life romances, like the Komi-san or like fucking what's it called? I forgot all the examples. Teasing Master Takagi-san. Things along that type of area. I read more so that type of stuff, right? Mainly because when I started learning Japanese, it's like the best type of series to learn Japanese is reading those type of series because they keep the Japanese very basic and kind of pretty average, nothing too crazy like in shonen stuff. And so, give me like some recommendations of some manga that have stuff like that. I want to take a look into that, or anime actually. Give me some anime recommendations because I want to start reading. I'm gonna go on a challenge where I only watch anime to improve my Japanese for a month, and I want to see if my reading does improve or not. So if you give me some good anime recommendations that have that type of theming in there, oh dude, I'd be so appreciative of it. Alright, I think for next one right here, I should have him looking stern right here. I think it looks pretty good like this. Save up. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe because zoom slide up. There we go. This should look good. So comes up. Yeah, he's looking stern. I like that. Let's see here. So he starts over here, right? And as it continues for a little bit, maybe around that much, cut it down. Zooms down. I think I'm a fan of that. Let's see how that looks. Zooms in over here, so he gets bamboozled. Comes over to that. It's kind of slow, but I can dig with it for now. Looking at the script again that I wrote. Oh, it's been out around his workshop. I guess it looks fine. It's revealed that his occupation is a doctor. He inspects her and finds out that she's gravely ill and has around 3 years left to live. You know what? I like that. I can probably go back to the previous one where she gets diagnosed. I kind of like this scene too because you see so many like things hooked up to her and it's like, oh yikes. I can probably use a more recent chapter as well, might show a bit better. Looks pretty good. The only thing I struggle with, right? It's kind of convenient when I was translating it because the bubbles are so big in the series. But when we're trying to make a video, the bubbles really get in the way. And it's like, yikes. I'm thinking maybe a zoom in and out again. In case a bit more like flow going on, in my opinion. So zoom in and out. Maybe I could maybe we could zoom in first on her here hooked to all these machines, right? As it continues on for a little bit, cut around here, zoom out, and it kind of shows like the machine that she's hooked up to with him controlling it. I think it looks pretty good. So let's see here. Goes down, kind of ominous, and like, oh, it's revealed that she's like 0 time left. I forgot to do the transition. Transform. Go back a little bit. Maybe like this right here. There we go. As it continues for a bit. Zoom out, reveals. Oh, she's a machine. She's in the Matrix, actually, man. Sorry. Let's see this. Goes down. It looks kind of dodgy, but I think I'll vibe with it for right now. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Granted, you know what I think I'm gonna go do? I think I'm hungry. I think I'm about to go to the Chinese restaurant and get myself some soup. Fluggo mentioned Supa and it reminded me of soup, and now I think ramen, and now I want to fill myself up with MSG and feel terrible about myself afterwards. Ooh, ooh. Ain't you know you got good food, good Chinese food when you eat it, and you're like, man, I feel my body corroding away. Oh man, I think that's definitely one of the best feelings. Very American feeling, in my opinion. I think I'm gonna end it there. So, what I'm gonna say again, right? Two things, right? One, I'll probably work on the rest of the video later tonight. Probably get finished. If you guys want to see it, I'm gonna upload it over to my YouTube channel, Rhythm162. Please follow, please subscribe. But also, so when I release it, if you guys want to get your friends into the series, you can show them that video I'm gonna make, and hopefully you can like entice them to go on and watch that as well. So yeah, I hope that comes off pretty well. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep it there. Also tomorrow, 10 a.m. EST, I'm gonna go on an interview with Lynn, who was here a bit earlier, and I can ask her about her experiences scanlating for the past 10 years. But that's gonna be me interviewing her. A lot of it's gonna be the community, so you guys can ask her like, oh hey, how was it translating? Oh, she did Embarrass. She's also translating Embarrass, so you can ask her about questions about that. How's her experience with that? Or like, I think it was the first ecchi series she ever done. Was that one? It's like, oh, how was it going from like slice of life or action to just hard ecchi? Fun questions like that. Kostrek says, if you end this now, you're in an L. Ooh, I'm about to get an L, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. If you just came in, dude, I'm so sorry, bro. I am so sorry. But yeah, that's all I want to plug. Please follow so you can see tomorrow's stream with me and Lynn, so you guys can come over, ask her questions, be a nice interactive kind of interview. And follow me on YouTube, so that's where I'm gonna upload the video. Really appreciate it. And Kostrek sent a video. Let me take a look at this real quick. If it's Bullshit the Rock, I'm gonna be very happy. Let's see. And it is. Yeah, boy. I'm satisfied with life. Oh, let me see this. Let me read what Cinewolf said real quick, and then that's gonna be it. Quick shoot of an angst romance situation. I'm into right now, I believe, before we dip. A good example of an actual character is one I'm reading where a girl dies at like 30 and regresses after sharing her life force with her husband. She decides to seek him out early and marry him anyway because she genuinely loves him, despite knowing it will lead to an early death once again. You see her memories and her lost time together as their romance continues. And it always leaves my heart clenching to see her disregard herself just to love him again. Oh, that's really cute. What's the name of that? What you can't just tell me what it's about without the name. Here, tell me the name of that, and then I'm gonna go skedaddle. Or if anyone else has some like quick questions before I skedaddle, let me know. I'm gonna keep the page right here in case you guys want to check it out. But yeah. I think afterwards as well, I'm gonna try adjust this a little bit more. Oh, you guys can't see my screen. That's right. Maybe if I move it over here. When I go do the script, I can ask Paradox about, because Paradox has a degree in English. Paradox's English is crazy good. So I can ask him for his advice, and he probably offer me a bit more of advice on how to make some better and all that. He's pretty good at it. I feel like this is one of those moments where you can definitely feel like the delay of chat, especially with the Aussie internet. Because like, oh hey, that's a really cool thing. I try to have a back and forth. Like, that's a really cool thing, by the way. So what's it about? Nah, wait. Yeah, that's how I feel right now, man. That reminds me, the first ever. Oh man, that's getting spam. That's getting spam. Jesus Christ. Let me speak. Let me speak. Oh my god. Oh, it says, it's originally Korean but has some English translation. Please marry me again, husband. I'm gonna look at it. I like how it's in Korean, so I don't feel bad about reading it. Oh my god, the sheesh, bro. You save up all your points for this. Relax, my guy. Relax. Let me see. I'm assuming this is that looks like some very good shoujo. Alright. One thing I want to mention, I want to tell a quick story before I end stream, right? When I first started streaming, not with this channel, but a different series of mine. was I tried doing those like study with me streams, and I do that for a while, and I remember I get 0 views, but I didn't care because it's supposed to be more so like, oh, I have all this video of me studying, and it's kind of good flex at the end of the day. When I did get a viewer, I got like 2 total, right? One guy stayed in there for like 1 minute and left. I'm like, ah. The second one, he was there, and he was like trying to have his back and forth. Was like, oh hey, it's cool. What are you doing? And I'd say a thing. What about you? Wait 5 minutes. Then I get a response. Say something, and they might not even respond to it. Or maybe they didn't hear it. So it's just over and over as back and forth. Speak. Awkward silence. Speak. Awkward silence. I love the stickers. Oh man. Slap stickers for. Oh, I love those so much. Just spam all, my whole screen. My whole screen needs to be smacked with that. Yeah, Borlo Unicorn says the sheeshing begins. Yeah. But thankfully it's ended, and now I can skedaddle. Oh, I love this. The amount of garbage all over my screen. Anyways, before I leave again, that's right. Again, follow my Twitch. Greatly appreciate it. See the rest of the series I translate. I'm doing another one called Happy End. It's here, I can put it up on screen real fast if you guys want to take a look at it. I feel like Rain's Head, you might enjoy this one as well, because it's supposed to be this type of psychological kind of like horror type. Yeah, so right here, this is the other series I'm doing as well. I streamed this as well. If you guys want, follow my YouTube. That's where I'm going to upload the video of Rain's Head, so if you guys want to share it, really appreciate it. I think that's it. Tomorrow I scanlate with a scanlator who's been doing it for a long time, and that is all. With that, I skedaddle again. Bottom of my heart, dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Dude, it's been such a good journey, man, watching this like whole Rain's Head. I was kind of lazy with the past couple of releases. It took me a lot of time, but it's out now. It's very good. Happy to see everyone's enjoying it, and yeah, hopefully you guys see the rest of the series I work on. So yeah, Simple says hopefully I'll make it for tomorrow too. I hope so, man. Have a good night. Yeah, all right.